Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wild Beyond the Witchlight, here on Dork Tales. How is everybody doing tonight?
Woo!
Great.
Happy to be back.
Yeah, so folks, if you have not been around for a while, neither have we, because hey, we took a 2-week absence. It was supposed to be a 1-week absence. So we had a week off while a bunch of us went on vacation and just kind of generally soaked up the sunny British Columbia. It rained.
None of that.
In fact, it rained so hard, our province flooded, and
Horribly.
four of us decided to stay around an extra night up at the place we were all staying, and we actually got trapped because the only way down to where we live washed out because there's only one road that goes that way. So we got trapped up there. I posted some photos on YouTube and on Discord. So we actually ended up having to cancel game that night because I would have had to run Wild Beyond the Witchlight off my phone and streaming via my phone. So
Yikes.
we could have done it. It would have been good.
From the road,
Size large.
the parked garage that was the Malahat.
It's true.
No kidding. No kidding. Fun fact, actually, British Columbia has had called 3 states of emergency, I believe.
Oh, just
Yeah.
3?
This year. Just 3.
So far this year, yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
far
right,
this
because
year,
we're burning, we're flooding,
Yep.
and was the other one COVID?
Probably COVID.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we can't breathe, we can't
Just
breathe,
saying.
and we can't breathe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Absolutely. Like,
That's
we're a little bit
nice place to live the rest of the
Good.
time.
Yeah. When it doesn't do a
Beautiful
month's worth of
British
downfall
Columbia.
in one day.
I
Yeah.
feel like
I
feel like
believe
that's
we are known as supernatural British Columbia.
That's
so-
true.
That's-
It's
and that's not just
real
because
and
Supernatural filmed here for, like,
supernatural.
Exactly.
Jensen Ackles. So, a couple of things before we go in. So anyway, thank you so much for being patient. Sorry for the delay, folks. Really, really appreciate all of the love. Also, folks, we just broke 10,000 views on YouTube for episode 1. So,
What?
I know, right? That's ridiculous. It's pretty great.
Amazing.
I'm excited about that. I'm excited. And I will answer all the comments because I always do. But I've been busy swimming back home.
Esther. With the subs.
Oh,
How
thank you,
dare.
mister.
How dare.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
is it-
135%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We're
We had Crimson Arc also threw in a bunch of subs there as well, so.
well, thank you guys
Thanks,
so much.
guys.
Little Aqua Girl just cheered 720 bits.
Damn right.
Aw.
Well, thank you all for all of the love there. That is amazing. Like, it's seriously, like, the cockles of my heart are very full right now. Whew, that's a word that's dangerous to say. Ooh, I gotta share this emote.
It's a
All
good
right, so
word,
folks,
though.
let's go ahead
right.
and let's do our introductions today. So first off, hi everybody, I'm Kelly. I'm the Dungeon Master here at Dork Tales. I use he and him pronouns, and I'm very, very happy to be here tonight because we are back with episode 6. This is going to be Downfall, and I spent a lot of today working on my my voices for this episode, so this is hopefully going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and just pass us through in the usual broad circle, and we'll introduce ourselves that way. So, first off, Christine.
Hello, I'm Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and I will be playing, let me try and get back into this. Gwendolyn Shafra. You can call me Wynne. She's a, human monk. Took me a couple minutes there to remember. Last time she was a werewolf.
In Extra Life. Also, thanks everybody for Extra Life. Do it during the break.
Hayden.
Oh, sorry, Hayden, speak up.
I was muted. Fuck. Hi guys.
Off to a
I'm
great
Hayden.
start.
I know, right? Nailing it. It's been a minute. Hi guys, I'm Hayden Daviau. I use they them pronouns, and tonight I'm playing Nico Freyja, the Kitsadria Warlock. Hello.
Nice. Let's pass it down to Krista.
Hi, I'm Krista. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns. And I'm very excited to be back playing Isaac Rinaldi of the Runagling. Happy to be here.
Nice. Pass it over to Robin.
Hello, everyone. I am Robin. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns, and tonight I am playing our rap gods, Sarcyra Novis, the purple tiefling sorcerer clockwork soul. I might be quiet today or sounding a little off. I am indeed sick because it is cold season. And what do you do when you get back from vacation? You get sick immediately. So yeah, I'm a little bit sick today. So bear with me if I'm sounding a bit odd or my accent is kind of in flux today, but I'm a little stuffed up. But happy to be here.
And finally, in the corner, It's Caitlin.
I'm Caitlin. And I use she, her pronouns. And tonight I will be playing Luthien Eradel, the High Elf Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Who's recently got a Tinker's Toolkit, and I'm very excited.
Mm-hmm. You're going to tinker. All right, so folks, a couple of quick announcements, and then we're going to jump right into games. So first off, I want to thank everybody who came out right before our hiatus to support us at Extra Life 2021. This year, we set a goal that was pretty high, trying to reach 20,000 Canadian dollars, which is like 52 US dollars, I think, at this point. But we did it. We not only did it, we exceeded our goal by 3,000 Canadian, which meant we are almost at 18,000 US dollars raised for the Children's Miracle Network, and it's all because of viewers like you, and just the raw generosity and charity in your heart. So thank you so much for that. We might do another Extra Life thing coming up. I don't want to promise anything, but we might do something else fun very soon. And we'll definitely do more charity work in 2022. But thank you. It was 11 games over 3 days, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. And I want to thank everybody who showed up, and everybody who played, and everybody who ran games, like Krista and Robin. Both of you did fantastic jobs, so thank you so much. And then finally, the last thing is, just for those of you who are in the chat, just a quick reminder that the players of this game are also the moderators of the chat, so please try not to post anything that could be a spoiler, because they are moderating as well as we go, and they don't want to get spoiled, because they don't know what's going to happen. And yeah, so I think that's about, now I have to do 12 games next Extra Life. You're right, Trizelda. Luthien has determination, and then we're going to start. Is there any other announcement that anyone has to make? No?
Happy birthday to Honeybee.
Happy birthday,
All
Honeybee.
right, yes.
They were very excited to spend their birthday watching us, so happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Honeybee. And also happy birthday to several cast members as well, which I will...
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
we're on either side, aren't we?
I was going to let you remain nameless, but happy birthday, Krista.
I'm old. It's okay.
You're like 22.
According to my nephew, I'm 13. So you know what? I'll take it.
Well, we can't do that, though. This is a
Amazing.
mature channel, Krista.
True.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
You're 13 going on
Gotta be
30
at
like
least
Jennifer
18.
Garner.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we
Well,
go.
that's interesting, 'cause
Situation.
Usually, like, children are like, oh, you're so much older than, But wow, you must just radiate. It's
He
your
also said-
demeanor. It's your youthful exuberance.
He also said Taryn was 13, which I would 100% buy. But then didn't know how old his dad was. But Auntie and Mom are 13.
Undeterminable.
Very clearly. Yeah.
See that, and it's also like I
Amazing.
know his dad is like really youthful, like very Peter Panish in a lot of ways. So it's very much like that MatPat energy. You don't know how old that guy is.
No.
It's impossible. All right, so without further ado, for those of you who have missed what is going on so far, the characters are all people who have lost things at a magical carnival called the Witchlight Carnival, and went to the carnival, which arrives in their home world of Elos every 8 years, to go and try to find things that had been taken from them or lost, who knows. In doing so, they found out that they were caught up in a conspiracy with something called the Hourglass Coven, and with the eventual blessing of the carnival's masters, Mr. Light and Mr. Witch, traveled into the Feywild, where they have come across a land known as Hither, one of several realms in the greater Fey world of Prismeer. The characters know that they are there to try to basically find the princess in the castle, I think is the general vibe. And they are traveling around trying to take on the hags that have did you wrong, if I'm not mistaken, is kind of the thing. You've done a bunch of like little things around the area, you've made friends, you've made enemies, and then you unmade that enemy pretty decisively. And have managed to multiply your allies. Isaac.
Math jokes.
Math and sex.
Okay, but
gonna say
adorable
sex
little
jokes.
lion bunnies. Please.
Oh my god.
How cute would that be?
I'm putting a
Oh
note.
my gosh.
Right?
Okay, I'm just picturing
That's really cute.
bunnies with a mane and fangs.
Yeah.
And a long like lion tail. I'm picturing
Also
trailing
a-
behind.
Yeah.
Like a long tail with
But
a big
also
tuft on
small.
the end.
Yes.
And jumps.
Adorable little
Bounces.
lion bunnies sounds like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of like the future.
Oh my god, I'm into it.
Someone make a T-shirt.
Disney, get on it.
No, not Disney. Anybody but Disney.
no,
Well,
that's fair.
I'll sell the idea to Disney.
Nickelodeon.
Isn't they might be owned by Disney. Everything's owned by Disney. I think
No,
I'm owned by
everything
Disney.
is
Nickelodeon's
by
gonna get a
Disney.
really good thing going,
Yeah.
and they're gonna fucking cancel it like they did with Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That show was bomb, and they flunked it. They're like, "Oh, we didn't tell you were supposed to do toy sales. Sorry."
Wow.
So, wrap the season in 4 episodes.
I'm sorry.
You do in fact need to cosplay that fake Aster.
I'm not salty at all about this.
You're not even
not at all.
remotely. Not even remotely.
Not at all, Salt Bay over there, just like
No.
sprinkling the salt.
Oh, Salt Bay.
Aw.
Fling
All
that
right.
salt out.
Without further ado, you folks are traveling from the Herringon encampment, Big Stump, Big Stump is the best name for an encampment, by the way, on your way to Downfall, which is where you know Bavlorna.
Slackjawed Lorna?
Slackjawed Lorna is
Also
another name. Yeah,
Bavlorna?
I just gotta double check her last name because it's Blight something.
Oh, I didn't know she had one.
Blightstraw.
Blightstraw?
Bavlorna
Blightstraw.
Blightstraw. I've been
Straw.
referring to her as Slackjaw Lorna in my head, so I forgot. We're Bavlorna Blightstraw. Everything's bright in fantasy worlds. Bavlorna Blightstraw is making her home. So, that is where we are headed tonight. Any questions before we go? Because it has been a couple weeks. I want to make sure that everyone's on their games.
We were heading to Downfall, but we were stopping in Mad Pad. In the Soggy Court. I have notes about it.
Indeed, you might.
I thought we were stopping at I thought we were going to be stopping at a bullywug place on the way. My
So-
rabbit girlfriend that I've forgotten her name said to do that.
So Downfall is actually a bullywug encampment, is what you would have learned.
Oh, okay.
So, and Bavlorna is basically kind of like ruling from within it somewhere.
Got it. Okay.
Question. Which
yes.
direction roughly on the map is it?
So if you are looking at our handy dandy map of Hither, it is to the you see that soggy bit that looks like it's like a pond with mushrooms growing out of it?
Oh,
Oh,
so the
there.
pond with the mushroom house on a stalk.
Yeah, you got it right there. You got it
Okay.
right
Okay. See, I thought that might be something else, and I kind of wanted to go check it out.
Well, guess what? You get to check it out. I'm proud.
Though I must admit, the Loch Ness esque looking monster in the pond at the top, I kind of want to go check out.
Right.
Too.
You know, I think that's just there for show. There's not much about that guy.
We can't make.
Oh,
I can
but,
just-
you know, just
Just
He's
make it
just
up
a
on the fly.
guy.
You know what? It's just Mary from Rime of the
Just a
Frost
guy.
I was
Maiden.
just gonna say, oh, did Mary relocate?
just a guy.
Oh.
And I have been asked by Fayecaster real quick, the last thing before we begin, what color is the rabbit girlfriend? So like what color is her fur?
Oh.
I'm just feeling kind of a gray, like a sable gray Lola bunny.
I'm very excited about this.
Well, I thought,
question.
aren't there pictures of her in the? Well, I guess it's just it's just hair and gone.
It's just a heron
right?
gun. So I'm
Yeah, I
I'm
think that
feeling
was
kind of
just
that plush
yellow.
gray, like a pit bull.
Ah, there we go. We can be monochrome together.
I'm very
I-
excited.
Your
What?
big hoppy goth girlfriend.
Yeah, pretty much. You've seen Mister. It's exactly
Yes.
who they are.
Yeah.
You know what? It's Mister's day, so Mister can pick the color if gray is not to the liking.
Oh, amazing.
I don't know. Mister said yes.
Okay, I think that was probably the Lola Bunny because everybody's
Yeah.
Lola Bunnying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And gave you a hurt them more for making them
Yeah.
look up bunny ears.
All right. Oh boy. All right, so here we go. We are about to start game. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let's do this thing. The sound of sloshing water fills your ears as you slowly make your way to the west. The skiff that you're riding on is comfortable enough for all 5 of you, plus Sir Talavar, your girlfriend, do you remember her name, Isaac?
Jebek.
Jebek presented you with a little carrying basket for your shoulder. One of those, like a hobo sack on a stick, full of various treats that had been foraged out of the muck and mire. And in front of everyone had given you a little whiskery kiss on the cheek before sending you off into the gloomy green depths of Hither. You've been traveling for a couple of hours now. They told you exactly how to reach, how to get there, but Hither's not easy to navigate and seems to want to let you reach places when it's time. At the front of the boat, Sir Talavar is regaling you with tales of heroism and bravery. I almost said braggartry, which is a little more accurate.
Yes, this reminds me of the time that I did so. I encountered a dire koala. It was quite a terrifying sight. The amount of eucalyptus that it ate off of my tree ant companions was quite terrifying. Delicious smell in the air, though. Made me wish for a nice shampooing.
You were careful not to catch chlamydia, though, right?
What?
Well, that part
koalas?
sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, koalas are
Chlamydia.
kinda
It's where you
gross.
you sprout clams all over your body.
Cla-
It's quite terrifying.
you mean chlamydia?
Yeah,
I say.
that's what I said.
What a horrible thing. Sorry, your accent is very strange, my friend. You're from the realms beyond. Well, I have never had chlamydia myself, but I'm sure that there are others who are not so fortunate. You seem to be very well versed in the subject. Perhaps you know something about the malady?
Oh, I've come across it in my teachings and readings from my.
Are you a teacher?
No, I'm more of a student.
Student of life, aren't we all?
No, an actual student of the great sorcerer Tilda. The warden to common people, Tilda to her friends.
The warden. Afraid I'm my lady Titania does not allow me to venture into the mortal realm nearly as often as into the various lands of the Fae. But it sounds like quite the honor that you were bestowed to be the student there.
Oh, it's quite an honor.
Yes.
She's teaching me the clockwork arts.
Well, what are those?
Just about bringing balance to the
Force.
to the universe. The force. Well, I mean, it's a lot of forces.
Yes. Yeah, many universal forces like magic and... I guess just one.
Yeah, it's just one. It is just the one.
Who's steering the boat? It's a skiff. So right now the floodwaters are quite high, very high, in fact, enough that you cannot see. Wynne is doing it. So Wynne, you are.
Nobody's paying attention, so Wynne just started doing it.
Wynne, I need you to do me a favor. Roll me a d8.
Okay.
Woo! Here we go, boys.
Here we go.
I think the Kristen dice.
Yeah, yes. I was gonna say Isaac probably
Hey,
said
it
he
rolled
would
an
and then
8.
fell asleep.
Rolled an 8.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Could have been worse.
It knows
Alright.
when you guys might be at the receiving end of this roll.
As you continue, so basically the water is about 20 feet deep at this point, and you are using an immense pole to push off various roots and tree branches and other like waterlogged bits to get propulsion, because even though you have quite a pole, it is not a 20-foot pole. You got about a 15-foot pole that you're playing with right now. So
She can manage that. She's fine with handling that.
So what I want you to do right off the bat is make me a survival check, please, with disadvantage.
Oh. All right, so I just gotta say something I'm picturing here is that she's doing this, and then like something like flies by to try and like it looks like it's gonna hit her in the face, and she kind of dodges it. It's like haha, luck. And at that moment, a fish like jumps or something and hits her.
A fish? You know what? I'm gonna find out what this is real quick. That is a. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. That would have been so good. A Tarrasque jumps into your pants. So you are going to. You're gonna dodge out of the way of a branch, and then. There's going to be a splat of gas burbling up from the ground next to you. Can you do me a favor? Mm-hmm. Oh boy, you rolled an 8 earlier. So, a foul taste is going to fill your mouth as some of the bubbling brownish water goes right in your face, and everything, including the inside of your mouth, tastes sulfurous. Oh, thank you for all the subs. Isaac, nearby, you are going to be...
That was 11 on the survival roll, by the way.
Isaac, you're going to be aroused by the scent of that same bubble that hit you the other day.
I can reach it. Oh, it threw something in the water.
Now, that bubbles up, and that stench, the inside of your mouth, Wynne, is just... It's like it's pickled by itself. Like, it's just sour and sulfurous and... Oh.
There's a certain amount of just getting used to this.
Not really.
No, just used to being at the shit end of luck.
That's fair. Nearby, you are going to, all of you, anyone who's awake at least, is going to hear the rushing of water. It's off to the south, actually.
And it's gonna go investigate because rushing water might be fresh. She can try and rinse her mouth out.
Aww.
As you start moving that way, you are going to see that rising out of the floodwater, actually pushing up through it. Here, it's getting about 15 feet deep rather than 20, so you're actually having to like maneuver around some old trees and branches and things that you're going to be scraping through. And as you do, you're going to see that there is water shooting out, almost 10 feet tall, above the already 15-foot high water line. A geyser is ripping up.
That's exciting.
Anybody who has passive perception? Actually, let me take your PPs for this episode. So, Isaac, what's yours?
No.
Isaac, what's your passive?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
13.
13. All right. Wynne, what's yours?
16.
Okay. Nico.
15.
What was that?
15.
15. Okay, I just heard een. Sarcyra.
14.
Oh god, you guys are so perceptive. And Luthien.
15.
Nice. Okay.
I am the most perceptive of them all.
All right. So as you are there, you're going to notice that there are quite a few things. As this fountain is kind of ripping over the water, there are a few things that are just kind of floating on top of its on top of the water pressure, kind of bouncing up and down on top of the stream itself.
That looks like fun.
Wow, actually,
fun.
of course you rolled.
Well,
that.
if you're planning on joining it, give the pole to someone else.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on it.
What does it look like up there?
It looks like. Are you getting pretty close so you can take a peek?
Not super close. Wynne is trying to be careful.
Okay.
Well, forgive me for not putting it past you, Wynne.
While we're getting up there on the skiff, Sarcyra's just gonna touch herself and cast Mage Armor to boost my AC.
I wanted. Okay, good. I was curious about the second half of that.
Glad you continued that sentence.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe pause more for the audience, you know.
I touch myself.
Every
Okay.
time I'm honest, if I touch myself.
Oh. All right. So
Anybody else.
I'm gonna drop that die, and it's gonna be gone forever.
Bye.
So goodbye.
Hopefully it wasn't a D4.
It was not. It was a D10. All right. So you're going to see that there are a few things floating on top of that geyser, and what they are, because I rolled the max number of things for y'all, is
So many things.
getting about 20 feet away. You are going to see that floating on top is a. Is that a 5? God. Okay. A delicate silver cameo. Like a necklace, a cameo. A crystal orb. A gossamer shawl floats slightly there. And also a small wig. Like sized for a pixie.
Looks like someone tossed their trash here. Perhaps we should just move on.
Yeah,
I was
roughly.
I was gonna say if we want, I have one more pixie stick that I could
Well-
take to fly up there, but that's about it.
I mean, it don't look like trash. That looks like a crystal orb.
It could be valuable, or someone lost it, and
And then if we give it to them again, tradesies,
It's
Favors.
always
I
think
good
you
to be
should.
helpful.
yeah,
I think
I
it could be
can
helpful.
I can fly up there. Or if anyone else wants to fly up there, I have one more pixie stick. If anyone's feeling
I mean,
brave.
not particularly.
If,
I
if we
mean-
only have one of those, we've been in enough situations. Are we really going to use that for this?
I mean,
Also, feel free to do it. Krista totally wants you to. Isaac's just being a dick.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
well, I mean, Isaac, every time we've helped somebody, it's turned out really well.
Yeah, I think it should be
This is
good, you
true.
know?
You have a
I-
point.
It's good to be good, Isaac.
Yeah.
We also had different
Audible
ways
eye
around
roll.
it.
Okay,
smart.
wait, hang on. How tall was this thing again?
It's only about it's rushing about 10 feet above the water line right now, so you can actually reach in and grab them pretty easily. Especially Isaac, you've got like pretty long reach.
Okay.
I can
oh,
try and
gracious.
brace the skiff, Isaac, if you want to try and reach for it.
Yeah, thank you. But sure, fine. If everyone's gonna, he's gonna like roll the sleeves up on his jacket to not get wet, and he's gonna take the little bindle and empty out the snacks and stuff into another bag,
Kindle, thank you.
and then use that as like a butterfly net.
Sure, that sounds good. So I'm not gonna even make you roll for this. You can easily scoop a few of them away. Which two of them are you aiming for? The wig, the shawl.
I'm gonna assume that the wig and the shawl have been destroyed anyway. So the two
Cameo and the
pieces, the cameo and the orb, the pieces that look like they're worth something.
All right, sounds good. You're going to easily be able to scoop them away as they are bobbing there. And as you bring them aside, you are going to see the other two are still floating around. But as you pull them back to the raft, you're going to hear a subtle echo in stereo.
I don't touch. Yeah, I leave it absolutely like in the bindle at full arm's length.
And someone, I'm not the only one hearing that, right?
The rest of
Oh,
you hear
come
it.
on.
You hear it?
I'll grab one from there.
All right, as soon as you grab one and make physical contact with it, a small mote of light is going to right in front of your face. Poof.
Ooh.
See, I told you this is a bad idea.
I'm gonna
it back.
back the other end of them.
Or face our wrath. Yum, yum,
Who's
yum.
us?
Me. And me. Another one appears over to your left.
Are
Ooh,
these
put it
things
back then.
yours? Or did you take them from someone?
We just thought they were lost, so we're
Yeah,
trying
we're-
to rescue them. See if we ran across the owners.
I'm Sarcyra. Who are you, glowy thing?
The two motes of light take a look at each other
Percy,
and kind
don't
of
call somebody a thing. That's
I'm sorry.
rude.
Mote of light and energy, oh powerful.
Dead. We are the dead.
Oh.
We are the ones who have been taken by this land.
Oh.
Oh.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, you totally can.
Okay.
I feel like Wynne just believes
Rolling
them.
my fey dice. Let's see here.
Yeah, Luthien actually believes them too.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna put
that's
it back
be
in the bindle.
18.
They, you know what? If nothing else, they believe that they are the spirits of the dead. We are the ones who came before. We are the ones who
these-
held these things in life.
Oh, they're yours. Okay.
My apologies. She'll put it back in the
Sorry.
bindle.
Well, I mean,
Or trade something else.
No, go ahead and take it,
What
man.
would you
need
like?
anything to maybe be put to rest?
What else you got?
Uh,
Oh my god, you can't just ask people what they got. Like, I want something new.
I mean, I know some prayers I can do for you.
We're materialists. We're immaterial
That's
materialists.
That's odd. I never met dead like that.
Your immaterial motes.
If you're a material goat.
I'm a tiefling.
Uh-huh.
You're just the goat. You're the greatest of all tieflings.
What else do you have? We will trade you
Aw.
these things.
I assume you aren't able to enjoy any wine, are you?
Oh, would you like some cotton candy?
The
Is it
motes
the stuff
exchange a
that's in your
glance.
hair?
We have never tried to consume wine.
Would you like to try?
Make me a persuasion roll.
I
God,
feel
I
like
know
that
I could use-
expression on
I could use a
Luthien's
glass.
face is just persuasion roll in and of itself.
Oh, I do. Oof.
Can I help
Oof.
by saying, God, I could use a drink
Yeah,
right
you know what?
now."
I'll
He's
give you
not
I'll give
meaning
you
to help,
advantage for
but-
that.
Oh, okay.
Roll with advantage.
Hopefully. I got the same thing.
Ah,
What is it?
no.
What is it?
Yeah, I got a 9.
9?
Oh. Sarcyra's gonna take out a tiny dream catcher from her bag and be like, "Want this? This is catches dreams."
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, the bottle also plays a lovely tune.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
Oh, my apologies. I mean, I thought the wine was kind of more impressive, but that's all right.
The
Freaking
wine is
elves.
definitely more impressive.
Hey, I was
That's
an
what I
elf.
thought.
One of them, the one that wanted the dream catcher goes, I was an elf. Yeah, and you sucked then too. Your mother sucks. My mother was a saint.
No.
Your mother's a
Break
saint
it up,
now.
you two.
Wanna catch him in the bin?
You can try. You want to try? Make me.
Butterfly
No,
net.
he's just
Do it.
he's thinking
Catch the
about it.
souls.
Do it.
He's kind of positioning it underneath them to maybe lift real quick, but just holding it there.
Sarah's kind of. Can Sarah make like a perception roll to see if she can catch on what Isaac is doing?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, that's not great, Sarah. That's gonna be a. With my modifier, at least, it makes it a 10.
You know what?
Wynn's
Do you
gonna
ever know
kind
what
of
Isaac's doing?
unintentionally distract them by trying to ask, oh, so what did you do in life? Like, did you have a profession? Did you do something?
Were you
Anything
from
special
here?
that you missed?
Let me see if they remember. One moment.
Also, Sarcyra, Isaac fully like looked over at you and like winked to be like, haha, this is what I'm doing, and you're like, what?
Okay. I'm gonna roll, and I'm gonna roll how dumb these professions are on a scale of 100. Okay.
Wow, spectacular.
All right. 50. Okay. And
Cheesemonger.
10. Okay. I sold many a cheese.
Oh, that sounds like a lovely profession.
I
Cheese.
was a content creator. The other one says.
A what?
A content creator. I created
does that
contentment.
mean?
Mate. Aw.
I had a
How's
very.
that?
I wasn't very good. I tried to create things and do art, but in the end, I had a very prominent twitch.
What?
Oh, so you
A
were an
twitch?
artist.
Like,
I'm
kinda
so
got in the way?
sorry.
It got in the way. Yeah, they made the
You were a
payouts
starving
irregular.
artist?
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I see.
I made
Like one of those
tubs.
corner poets.
U-shaped tubs. The U-tubs, I used to call them.
Did you ever hang out by the stream and try to get noticed that way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
talking
If
to
you're
birds
just-
is really effective for that.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
really?
if you tweeting, those birds just
Yeah.
keep tweeting, and it spreads far and fast.
That's true. That's true. Well, it was way better. I always heard that the birds were much better at spreading it than the, the court somersaulters. You know, the tumbler.
Oh.
Also,
Yeah.
those
I wouldn't
books
think they
with
would talk too
faces
much, no.
don't work as well. It's kind of an old thing.
Books with
Face books.
faces.
That's
Oh,
creepy.
Sarcyra, you probably used the one with the clock, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Well,
Yeah, sometimes the older ladies will kind of talk about it, spread it around. It's like hit or miss sometimes, though. But they do it really quickly.
oh,
Those,
the Instagrams. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instagrams.
Yes.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Oh, you were
Oh,
gonna.
that's the best one.
That was the best.
The
Where
elven
are you
cheese
going with
merchant is
this?
going to be like, float, float. So,
Wynne's
so
gonna start talking to the cheese merchant and ask him what sort of cheese he used to sell. Does he have any tricks
I was
or
known
tricks?
as the Emlantermist for my
One more
powerful.
time?
I can't remember the name of the damn cheese. What is it? Emelander?
Emmental?
Emmental?
Emerald? Yeah, I think it's
So-
Emmental is a
Emmental, yeah.
The Emmentalist.
Oh.
I could use my powers of mental deduction to determine exactly what type of cheese you would like.
Can
Can
you
you
can
do
you
me
still do
now?
that?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have a nose anymore, but
Oh.
I can try.
Oh,
Yeah, try it.
yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. You determine what cheese people like by smelling them?
Yes. It took me hundreds of years to learn this skill.
Well, I
Yes,
suppose if
I
somebody
would
do not
eats it
make
so
light
much
of
they
it.
start to smell like it, then you
mhm.
could pick up on that if you had a sensitive nose. You just have to be able to identify cheese by smell.
Okay.
Isaac's gonna like lean down to Luthien and be like, "Is this an elf thing, or is this just a weirdo?"
It's just a weirdo.
Okay. Good.
Just go with it.
Havarti! It kind of like hovers at Luthien. Havarti!
Oh, very good.
How about these? Sorry.
It's. Are you. One sec.
No, I'm not actually doing that.
All right. It kind of glares at you. Limburger.
What
I
is
can't even smell you,
Limburger?
and I can tell that you stink.
Apparently, Isaac, you're
You know what?
stinky.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't even make sense because if one likes a stinky cheese, you would assume that they are not inherently a stinky person because you can smell only the cheese on them.
But you'd still stink of cheese. Stinky
Yeah.
cheese.
He said he didn't even smell me. How does he know?
I imagine he just looked into your soul, Isaac.
Arginian cheddar. Looking at Wynne, the moat kind of. Somehow you can tell it's looking. It doesn't have eyes.
cheddar's yummy. I like cheddar.
Arginian wine cheddar. Because cheddar is better when it has wine. Speaking of which, you promised me wine?
Oh, right. Yes, but this is if we're going to do our deal and trade our items.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You're,
All right.
you're taking
She'll
the things,
produce
are you
the
not?
witchlight wine. Sorry.
You're taking the things, are you not?
Well, there was always room for discussion. I put them back in the basket. We put them back, but
I want the wine. Of course you want the wine. You're a lush.
all right. Well,
I was a cheese merchant. Of course I want the
you-
wine.
Oh,
It
there
goes.
you
It's
go.
the
That's
only
true.
similar pairing. Like wine and cheese are just like.
Would you like me
made
to
for each
pop
other.
it for you, or are you able to? I'm not sure how it works.
Neither am I. But just pour some wine into me.
Okay. She's
Why-
gonna.
Shower.
Wine,
Pop
me
it.
fellow elf. Okay, one
She'll
sec.
pop
Can you...
it and,
Okay, one sec. Okay. The cork
Isaac's
gets
pulling
neither
out a
of them.
glass and putting a
Oh,
glass
perfect.
underneath the Sprite.
Okay, so this little mote of light is going to settle down into. Are you pouring into the glass, Luthien?
I was gonna pour it, like, try to get it on top of the Sprite into the Sprite ? And then it probably would fall into the
I'm
glass.
fully just like,
Absolutely.
Okay, so that is going to fuzz into the into this like wispy creature, and it is going to go from kind of like a whitish blue color, and you're going to see like a bit of, well, as you pop that, it's going to start playing like Zydeco music, like dun 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 dun. Well, I guess that's more Calliope music, but dun 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 dun. And you're gonna watch this mote of light start to get kind of blush colored, but it's gonna start in like a strip right across the center of it. And I gotta check something real quick.
Uh-oh.
Can they get drunk?
I don't think so, but this is a magic bottle of wine, so I'm not gonna fight it. So sorry, one sec. Just checking the stats. Are they immune to...
Being poisoned.
They are immune to poison, but this is magical wine, so I'll turn that into a resistance. So, yeah, you're gonna... That's the noise.
Wow.
You can take them. You can take it.
Isaac looks sorrowfully into his cup and goes to the other end of the boat.
You can take the ball.
Can I
Thank
take the
you.
necklace?
For the dream catcher, yes, you can. The other one
Oh,
says.
thank you.
Probably help your friend back to your pond.
Yeah, make
Would you like
sure
to
they
take the
get
bottle?
home
It'll play
safe.
music until it's empty.
Yes. It's. This is. Just one second. Hey guys, we can I have some help over here?
And like about 30 more of these motes are just gonna go across the air and like kind of flood, and this giant light hand is going to kind of coalesce around the bottle and just like bring it down into the well that this geyser is
I actually
springing out
have
of.
a...
Oh, great!
Nice.
So you're gonna hear.
Does it still
Really,
light up?
really
No.
important question.
Yes.
Do the lights are they all one color, or are they like multicolored?
They can turn into whatever color they want.
Faintly a different color.
Yeah. Although as they are pushing the bottle
Can you
of
blink?
blink.
Nice. Can you
What?
do it again? It's just like it's like what I've heard terms is called a cave. No, that's not it. You do them in caves at nighttime and dark and party.
Drugs?
Oh, I'm the name.
The one remaining one says drugs.
What you do them there? The thing I forget what it's cave, stave, mave.
Grave.
Hey.
Yeah, that's where we're from. Anyway, nice to see you then. Birds and cats and birds and cats and birds. All right. So that will head back into the water, and you are left with this cameo necklace and the ornate, the crystal orb. Now I want to know who is holding the cameo.
I guess Sassy if she traded it for the dream catcher.
So Sassy, the cameo inside. Are you going to take a peek in it?
Yeah.
It has pictures of twin children opposite one another. And I want you to make me an insight roll. With advantage, please.
Ooh, okay. Come on, dicey. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that's going to be a natural 20 for 24.
Okay. So, Jesus, a natural 20.
The other one was a 6, so thank you for that advantage.
As you run a finger across it, these two children are quite plucky. That's two blonde youths, so a boy and a girl kind of looking at each other. But the photos are, the pictures are fairly fogged up. And as you rub a finger down across the little pane of glass that is preserving the miniature portrait, everything inside of the cameo will shift. like you have wiped away an illusion. And as you do that, you are going to see two reddish blonde foxes looking at each other. One on each piece of the cameo. And you will immediately recognize one as the younger form of Nico from the Hall of Mirrors.
Isaac settled in to go to sleep at the other end of the boat.
Sheet. Oh. Uh-huh. 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 Sarah's gonna look at it.
Do you touch it anymore?
Yeah.
If you swipe your finger back up it, the illusion reappears. Almost like maybe when you were a kid, one of those holographic like playing cards or trading cards where you do it one direction, it changes like.
Nico? Do you recognize this? She'll hold out the necklace to Nico.
By DM?
You do not recognize the necklace at all, but you'll immediately recognize your brother.
She's gonna just kind of hold it, like her hands are shaking a little bit. I've never seen this necklace before, but that's my brother.
Huh.
I haven't seen him since the carnival, but yeah, that's us.
Huh.
I don't know what it would be doing here though.
You're here looking for him, aren't you?
Yeah, this is where we're from. But I don't know why those sprites would have it.
No.
I'm gonna whistle real loud. Hey, you! At the sprites.
Make me a persuasion roll to get their attention with disadvantage because they're quite drunk.
All of them? That was fast.
Well, they're this
I
big.
gave them the bottle.
Well, that's a 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
So they are going to vanish from your sight.
Let's throw something in the water.
Okay. So angrily you throw something in the water, and the geyser is going to stop geysing. And then you're going to hear something perturbing. As the geyser goes from blow to suck and starts turning into a drain. I would like everyone who is in the boat, you start feeling the skiff start to circle this former geyser. What do? Do you just ride it out?
I'm gonna try to take
Do
control
we
of
grab
the
the
skiff.
pole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like everyone who is trying to help can make me an athletics check. This is going to be a group contested check to try to survive. Well, survive's a fun word.
These dice don't fucking like me already.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
Not great.
Okay, that's gonna be 19.
Oh, damn.
12.
Athletics is 18.
18?
Yeah, 18. Yeah.
7.
7? Okay, that's one fail for sure. Okay, Sir Talavar is going to and start like paddling on the boat.
I
Nico
think
is doing the
Wynn's gonna
dog
kinda
paddle.
windmill a little.
What'd you get on your roll, Wynne?
Well, I didn't because the pole got taken from me. So
Oh, fair. Well, you can still like try to paddle into the water while holding onto the skiff if you want.
I think Wynn's kind of just on the edge of the skiff, trying not
Okay.
to fall in at
All right,
this
so
point.
that'll be a fail then. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you just will barely manage to gain control of the boat as it dun, 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 around the drain. As this, you're going to see that there is an old well a 10-foot tall, 5-foot diameter well that as the water drains all around you, you will find that you are kind of in like the muddy part of the swamp again. Like everything just drains back into this well. And as the skiff kind of touches down on about a foot of water, kind of barely dragging along the muddy recesses of the swamp, this well is directly in front of you. You do not crash. You manage to pilot yourselves down safely. And quick other question: did you leave the snail with the hairs?
Oh, good question.
Because I always forget your Speedy.
I thought we were bringing him, but
I thought we
can't.
brought him, but I don't remember.
I'm not sure how though.
I don't think I
'cause
wrote
we're
it
in a
down.
skiff
Yeah.
right now. Just logistically, I'm not sure how we would.
I thought he
Yeah.
could swim, but
Well, because
Yeah, I
he
thought
was
he
going
could
through
too.
where like the water rose, but
Yeah.
it was just like it came up to the sides of him. I don't
Mhm.
think. I mean,
Yeah.
if he can swim, then yeah, we would bring him with
Yeah.
us.
we'll
for
say he
sure.
was
Yeah.
just slow. He's just slow.
He's taking
Okay.
his time coming up.
He's
behind
taking his
us.
time. He's making his way downtown.
Oh,
Making his way down fall.
That's nice.
Okay. So he's in the distance right now going.
So this is called an well.
It's an oh well. Gushing oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well. So you are down in like the swampy undercurrent. You know that stepping onto any of the mudded area around here is going to slurp your boots right out. But the well is directly in front of you, and that's what the those critters have floated into.
How far down does it go?
Well, quite a ways actually. Are you gonna like hop over and look down?
I'm leaning just slightly out of the boat.
Sarcyra will put a hand on, like, Isaac's jacket.
Okay.
Just in
Appreciate
case.
He'll lean slightly further forward with Sarcyra
Okay.
supporting him.
It goes down, you think, infinitely beyond the realm of your sight, including any. You have dark vision of 60.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes down beneath that. But a couple
Maybe
of
they were
things.
actually from the dead.
A couple of things are glittering down there, though.
And
Perhaps
me without my
lights?
fishing pole.
Did you want to try to call down again from here, or?
I'll whistle again.
Okay.
Hey. Dead guys.
What? A moat will appear directly in front of your face, kind of swaying drunkenly back and forth as it does. What?
Who has the locket?
Nico has it now.
Um,
I have it.
I'm gonna point at it in Nico's hand and be like, "Where's that from? Who owned that?"
I was doing a hot tub content. near
There's
the-
still a little bit of water, right, in the down below
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
Yeah.
Scoop a handful and splash it.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, you big pussy, what are you doing?
Can you maybe get it together for a second? I'm asking you a question.
You guys got any coffee?
No. Where'd you get this
Don't.
locket?
I traded it from a guy.
Okay, more details, please.
I don't look like a better looking version of you.
Yo, where did he go? What was he doing? What did he trade you for?
He
Yeah, what did he want? Why would he give you this?
he wanted an iron nail. I had a piece of black iron that I got. Before I was a content creator, I was a blacksmith in the Dwarven Mountain, Mount Eretea, and I had some old black iron. Don't know why anybody would have wanted it.
It's not a good sign.
it's not good for the Fey folk. But
No.
he wanted it, said it would be useful in his work. Weird guy. Couldn't have been more than like a teenager.
Did he say what kind of work he did?
He said he was serving a witch.
Why?
I don't know. He didn't seem too happy about it.
Thank you.
Honestly, seemed to me like, I don't know, maybe he was married to her or something. You know, women.
I flick him back into the well.
Yeah, he's drunk enough. I'm not gonna make him roll for that.
Beautiful.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1 on his check not to get flinged. So-
Perfect. Perfect.
I'm gonna turn to Nico and like put a hand on her shoulder. So, if this was your brother's, we're apparently going to rescue a relatively powerful Fey Queen. If we have a piece of his, if he's not working for her, she might be able to help us find him.
Also, he's alive. My main concern was seeing that necklace with all those sprites that think they're the dead people.
I mean, I don't. Maybe we shouldn't go that far, but
Yeah, well, I'm hoping, but I'm at least maybe it's a hope.
Why would he be working for a witch? That's what's getting me.
Maybe he
Lots of
has no
deals.
choice. Also a deal.
lots of deals get made at the carnival. Luthian's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Because you both went there together, right? He may have
got separated.
traded something for your safety or something.
There was some darker things afoot. We saw that.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm just worried about him.
Of
Yeah.
course.
We're gonna find him though. This is a good lead. This necklace of his, Isaac was right. More powerful magic users can potentially track and locate people with objects of theirs. So keep that necklace safe. We're gonna find him. Don't worry.
I'm worried about
Luthien,
him
that
being near
orb
the
lead me
iron.
anywhere?
Oh, I haven't
Another
really looked
Integral
at
part
it.
of someone's backstory?
I don't think so. Take a
Luthien.
moment to like look over the orb.
So it's a small crystal ball, an orb that fits in in your palm. It's about the size of a lemon or like a baseball, you know. Fits pretty comfortably inside of your hand. But as you're looking at it and kind of inspecting it in general, can I get you to do me a favor? Can
Yeah.
you make me a wisdom save?
Sure.
Oops.
Thanks
Little fiery
for that.
eye appears in it. Yeah.
So not oops. Whoops. Oh. 14.
14. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're fine,
It's
but
not great.
you're gonna look into it, and then you're gonna do something that you have never done in your entire life.
So good.
You're gonna yawn.
Whoa.
You feel the strangest physiological feeling in your eyes looking into this orb. It's kind of like they're heavy and a little bit dry, but like this strange pressure building in your eyes. It's not unpleasant, but it's definitely novel.
Well, that's
Alright.
weird. No, yeah. It's here. Look at this. And she's gonna turn it to Isaac.
Son of a bitch.
Isaac, it
Sure.
is a small crystal orb that has been warmed by the body of an elf now. So that is literally the entirety of what you see here. Yeah, make me a wisdom save.
Time
Wisdom
for a cat
11.
Yeah, you look at
Another
her.
one?
It sure is an orb.
Mm,
You think it
Seems
might be
okay.
worth like half a silver, maybe a silver.
You sure you're alright, Luthien?
Yeah, I don't know. It just A weird feeling came over me, but I'll be okay.
He'll like take an elbow and like help sit her down if she looks like she's gonna fall asleep, which is weird for an elf.
Yeah, as soon as it leaves your
I don't think I
contact,
can,
actually,
but I'm
it starts to
Oh.
fade away from you. Actually, as you sit down.
Okay. Thank you. I'm feeling better.
He'll put it back in the soggy bindle and put it on the ground of the boat. Perhaps we should continue on then.
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. So who wants to make a survival check?
I'll make it.
Sure. All right. So Nico, take the wheel.
Yeah. Y'all. 8.
8.
Y'all. 4 plus 4. Wee.
Okay. Let's find out which direction y'all are headed.
Lovely.
Nico's not paying attention.
All right.
She's
so
a little distracted.
looking into the locket, you'll start leading yourselves back, and when you find yourselves at the end of the road, and your snail is kind of going down as you're kind of like, well, here's the first of all, you're at this point. Are you waiting for the snail to come get you, or are you going to traipse through the mud and drag the raft?
I'm certainly waiting for the snail.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all right, so you all wait for the snail and then kind of tie the skiff up so that it kind of drags behind him, like kind of like a deer sled. And as you hop up on that, Nico piloting the snail, you will soon find yourself at, once again, the inn at the end of the road. That walking inn that you had stayed at a while ago. That was saying it was going nowhere near Downfall.
Oh.
Are we in the right direction?
I swore
We're
I
not.
went right.
Well, I'm not the one steering.
Wynne, do you want to steer?
No.
You're evidently better at this than me.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
I'll pass her the pole. I will go to the other end of the skiff and just kind of tuck my knees up.
All
and
right.
Just keep looking at, like, opening and closing the locket, just, like, rhythmically.
The water will start to rise again, once again lifting the skiff. The snail will kind of make a... It doesn't seem to like being, like, have its shell flooded with water. Like, it's
Oh.
kind of used to it, but it doesn't really love it. And Wynne, make me another survival roll.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Well, you shouldn't have.
Okay.
Oh no.
7.
7.
I rolled 3.
All right. Wandering back through the way, you are going
Maybe
to
we can
find...
stop at the inn for lunch.
Yeah.
I mean,
All
I
right.
mean, it's right there.
sounds all right to me.
I mean, I'm
Yes.
kind of hungry. Those dead things were, I don't know. We worked up an appetite talking to them.
Were they draining?
Just a little, yeah.
Oh, damn it. Draining.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Do you wanna
Thank
head
you,
back
thank
into
you.
the inn?
You could pull the
no,
I
plug
mean,
I
if
on
was
it's
ear
that.
got
right
so
there, we might
excited.
as well go have lunch.
If we're here.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, I
right.
could use some soup.
All right. So once again, you call upon the. Let's see. Call upon the charity and support of Sue, and as you head inside, the place is not particularly busy. Enough that it gives you a bit of food, a bit of music from the. What was it? Was it a bullywug that was playing? Yeah, it was a bullywug that was playing the music.
Yeah.
The hermit frog. And you find yourself soon sitting at a table across from where Sue is doling out a mushroom cap. So it's this is going to be a nightcap and leek chowder. So no luck finding down your way to Downfall.
We've
You
gone a
got
bit
turned around at the
around.
geyser. But since we came across you, we figured we might as well stop for lunch and then we'll go back.
Do you have any bread to go with this chowder?
I've got black blood bread, if you're interested.
Sure.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Black blood bread.
4 more times. Do it fast.
Black bread. No. I refuse.
Black blood bread, black blood bread, black
Say
blood
it. Say
bread.
it once. Say it once, lion.
Black blood bread.
Blood bread.
Well,
Black blood bread.
bread.
Black
Black
blood
blood bread.
No, I fucked it up.
Black blood bread. Black blood bread. Black bread.
if
Black
anyone,
blood bread, black blood bread, black blood
I would
bread.
like
No,
some
love
soup,
missed that.
please.
The third one. The third one threw me.
You can ignore them. I just want some food.
do you want the
They'll
black blood?
entertain
The
themselves.
black blood bread.
You did this to yourself.
You could have said sourdough. You could have said rye.
You could have said anything else.
Anything.
Black blood bread.
All right. So she will serve you up the black blood bread, and
Jeez.
will
With some spit on
give
the
you some
side.
of that nightcap and leek soup. And
A lot of the nightcap.
a lot of the nightcap. Have a nightcap, and allow you to eat lunch. So you went to one of the geysers,
Yeah.
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 and then
Came
you got
across
lost.
it really.
Oh,
Turned
what was
around
that?
really.
Turn right at the geyser and be none wiser. Turn left at the geyser and no, that's not how it goes. Turn right at the geyser and be none wiser. But should you turn left of location bereft? Is that how it goes?
None
That
of that
sounds
sounds good, so
confusing.
I suppose
No.
we shouldn't go any direction from the geyser.
Avoid the geyser
Do
altogether.
we
I
go in the
suppose.
geyser?
I wouldn't recommend it. They go down into the bowels of hither.
Oh,
Well, I
that
mean, you
doesn't
said don't
sound-
go right and don't go left.
Well, if you're
It
facing
kinda
the
leaves
geyser,
in
then that
as the
means
only
that you go straight.
Yeah, but
Alavar,
what if
where
I
are we
come at
supposed
it
to
from
go?
this direction?
I
Can I still go
thought that we
straight?
were on our way, actually. We were very close. We were. And we got turned around at the geyser, and I was looking at... I'm sorry, I was so overtaken by the plight of dear, sweet Nico. I seem to have momentarily lost my senses.
Sorry.
You're right. After lunch, I will guide you the rest of the way as far as I know. If...
That would be helpful.
I'm sorry, I'm just distraught. Our journey together is coming to an end, and my heart aches for that.
That's incredibly hopeful of you, or you think we're gonna die soon. I can't tell which.
My friends, we will all die soon. Soon is relative, but you will die at the end of a ripe quest. You're all heroes. Speaking of
I'd rather
which,
live at the end of the quest, actually. That would
Yeah,
be
also, I don't know how I
preferred.
feel
That'd be
about the word ripe
preferable.
quest.
I'm sorry. Well, I guess my question to you is, as heroes on a quest to save the lands of Prism here,
Here! A couple of people in the bar will say.
have you thought of it? The most important thing that adventurers can have.
Our weapons.
A name!
Oh no.
You need a name for your adventuring party. You
Oh,
can't...
for
Are
all
we
of
actually
us.
a party?
Thought we
Oh,
were
that's
just,
so
you know,
exciting.
strangers thrown together.
Yes, we're strangers in the night,
Is that what an adventuring party
exchanging
is?
glances.
They always
I
seem so
guess.
cohesive when you hear about them.
I mean, you can't just be like, ah, yes, we are Gwendolyn and Nico and Luthien and Sarcyra and Isaac. It gets a little long. Maybe there's a
Can't we?
portmanteau. Wynne...
I'm actually perfectly fine saying that when we introduce ourselves.
Well, I thought so too. We're individuals.
I'm just very used to introducing myself as Wynne.
Sling.
Gwills.
Caitlin, I just got there.
Yeah.
Yep, I just
sorry.
got that too. I was just writing everyone's name out.
Yeah.
What can you spell with
I was
that?
just looking at the Twitch stream and I was
Lings.
like, sling.
Sling.
Yeah.
Or
If,
lings.
if we went with Gwendolyn's full name, we'd be Sling.
Slings.
Oh yeah, I guess otherwise.
Oh, otherwise it's
Otherwise
a
it'd
W.
be-
What are we slinging?
Swill.
Righteous fury.
Couldn't it be?
Fury.
Could it not also be wings?
Oh.
He'll flap his wings. Dish, dish, dish.
But where's the other
No, it
G?
can't. It
Yeah,
can't.
no, it really
We need the
can't.
G
Wynne
and the
would be
W.
twice and
Well, how can it be
That doesn't work.
sling then? Oh wait, sling.
Sling, not slings.
There it is.
Oh, I guess it could be
Yeah.
lings then. It
Lings.
could also be
yes.
gling.
No.
Li-
Glins.
Who's Glenn?
Glins. I don't
Wills,
know.
no wing.
Winnels. You need another friend. You need to find
sounds
another
like-
adventuring party member, perhaps someone with a vowel, if you wish to do that.
Yeah, we need to buy another vowel.
You need to buy another vowel, yes. Perhaps, you could be, single?
Saffron.
Anyway, my time with you is not long at this point. Once we reach Downfall, I shall depart and return to my lady with the news of what has happened in Prismere. I ask a favor of you, one final one in passing. When I was held in Downfall, there is a grave danger inside of that place. The Soggy Court holds sway, and when I was captured, it was intended that I would fight to the death to prove my innocence. I was rescued by a pair of rebellious and courageous bullywugs, one of which you have encountered, I suppose. I am greatly saddened that we were not able to properly dispose of his body. But, Wigglewog was a noble and true friend. My pilot, the one who tried to balloon me out. We stole one of those balloons, Bavlorna. He's quite enamored with the things. There was a second who aided in the adventure, in the escape. A brave knight named Morgort. If you see her or find her anywhere, please pass along my condolences and my thanks for all of her deeds, for she is a true heroine.
Mogwart, did you say?
Morgort.
Morg.
Morgort. As if you were asking for Gort, but you just really liked it.
Oh, some more.
Morgort.
Oh, I was spelling more as in
Mogwart.
like moor.
No, just one O.
Okay.
I guess two
Morgort.
technically,
Like
because
Morgan,
Gort.
but Ort.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes, why not?
And so it was Morgort another
Morgort was
bullywug?
another bullywug, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Morgort was, of course, another bullywug as well, as you have likely surmised. And Morgort was, formerly, I imagined, as she escaped, has probably had her knighthood stricken from her, but she was known as the Knight of Warts.
I mean, makes sense.
A great honor among the bullywugs.
Probably not the best name to be known by.
I mean,
among bullywugs,
Suppose.
maybe.
I imagine it was quite an honor. Thank you for all that you've done. I am quite sleepy. But I must fortify. Innkeeper! Another round of the black blood bread. Say that 3 times. I'd rather not.
The only smart one of us all.
Yeah.
I had an idea for a name.
Oh.
So it's pretty simple. It's a very simple name, but I was thinking of things in Sylvan and things in Common, and I was just thinking about it while I'm eating my soup. And what about Tystiel? In Sylvan, it means travel. It's simple, but I don't know. It was just an idea.
Tastiel.
That sounds nice.
I like the sound of that.
How do you spell that?
Let me double check that for you.
Nico pulls out her dictionary, like her
Dictionary.
Sylvan.
Dictionary.
Yeah,
What language
I mean,
is this
if
in real
anyone's
life?
gonna have that would be
It's,
sassy.
It's Gaelic.
Of course, I
travel.
always use Gaelic for all of us.
Oh,
Use
yeah.
either Gaelic or like
Gaelic is like closest to like what I'd imagine like for Sylvan, so I was like,
Yeah.
I use that for a lot of my
It's-
Draconic and Elvish.
yeah. It's Taisteal.
Eais.
Teal.
And it's pronounced Bert because Gaelic.
What?
Because Gaelic.
So it's got to be like Thief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
There.
Welsh. Sorry.
So
Yeah.
tie
No, it's
steel.
well.
Yeah, Welsh. You just have a lot of phlegm stuck, and you're going.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It is
I
also
know,
a
I've been trying
restaurant
to-
in Edinburgh.
Yeah, I just looked that up too. I was like, what is a restaurant? Where is that? Oh, Edinburgh.
I'll tell my sister to
Edinburgh.
go.
There you
do
go.
that.
That's where she is.
So if that's what you're interested in, then it's pronunciation by. Oh,
Like,
hold on, I'm gonna do it. Here we go.
do it.
Tastel.
That's
Of course
Yeah,
it
but
was.
elves would say it Tastiella.
Tastiel.
because of course.
Exactly. Yes, Lizzie, what's the correct pronunciation?
I need
Are you
an
making fun of me,
archway.
Riz?
I need an archway and a fog machine to pronounce this correctly.
Truly, that's the only way that you'll get it correctly.
It's like how you have to talk awkward by putting your head in a bowl.
Got it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tula Tastiel. I can feel it in the waves. Yama Kukaraku. All
No
right.
elven ASMR.
That's all Elven is ASMR.
Yes, Elven
It's
ASMR.
true.
Oh geez, Witchlight becomes Elven ASMR. Here we go.
This was the trick. This
no.
was
Like
getting you
what?
on my ASMR channel. There we go.
No, I hate ASMR.
Beautiful.
My husband does it to me all the time.
I
And I'm
hate
like,
it so much.
get
All right, all right,
away
all right.
from me.
So tie steel. So you're stealing ties. I like it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which
Tastiel.
is that what you're believing? Is that your choice? Tie steel.
It's just a suggestion.
No, that sounds. I don't know why I didn't think of that in Sylvan. It's a beautiful sounding.
Yes, well, I think it sounds lovely, and I don't have any better ideas, so I'm done with that.
Wynne, Isaac.
I mean, I'm just thrilled to be part of an adventuring party.
Don't
Ever
intend on
so
getting it
excited.
tattooed anytime soon, but
I'm just
Fine
glad to
by
be
me.
here.
Then, if I may, I have given you my blade, Isaac. But in this case, I think that this will suffice. And he will lean down and pick up one of the butter knives on the table.
okay.
If this is what you choose, then by the power invested in me, by Lady Titania, Queen of the Seelie Court, and all of the good of the Feywilds, I dub thee Tastiel. And he'll give you a little on each of your shoulders, kind of flying around going doop 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 doop. And the snail too, if needed.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, don't
Thank
forget
you.
Speedy.
Yes.
Isaac will get some of the soup and butter out of his hair from the butter knife.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
May your pact be sealed by the stain on your lapel.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, you are now knights.
I also don't think that's how that,
I can deputize you if I want to.
Huh.
But do you have, is there power? Do you have power to do that?
Look at that mustache. Of course he has power.
Yeah.
That's a fair assumption.
The mustache will
Sarcyra
droop slightly as you
Novis.
say that because my powers are waning. I need to wax them so they don't wane.
Oh no!
Oh, boo.
Amazing.
Well, once we finish this meal, this shall be the last that Sir Talavar sees of these lands for quite some time, before they are saved by Daviau. I look forward
You
to
just
it.
said that so you could say our name, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
It
don't think
seemed
it's
like a
simply
natural
this-
place for a break in the converse. I was just trying to be celebratory. Fine. Can I get some wine over here, please?
Me too.
Ah,
There we
much
go.
better
That's more
idea.
like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you have
There we
anything
go.
sparkling?
I already gave up on my wine. Oh my lord.
Ear.
Issues.
Oh my god, she drank so much her ear fell off. My goodness.
That sounds like Caitlin.
Haven't had anything
Yeah.
yet.
What you gonna do with the drunken Elvin?
Well, I've not got sparkling, but I've got bubbling. Will that suffice?
Yeah.
It'll
That-
match her bubbly personality.
Good. Then let's get
Oh,
drunk.
she wishes.
Yeah.
And I think that's a great place for us to take a quick washroom break, folks. So we'll be right back. There goes the.
For me, I'm making a con save to see how drunk me.
Yeah, let's do that real quick before the break.
Oh,
I gotta know.
Okay.
I gotta know.
Gotta know.
All
I'm
right,
rolling
gotta
on
know.
my
Fuck.
crap
Oh my
today,
god.
so I
Not
got
one.
a nat 20.
Not one. Sarcyra's wasted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nico didn't do so bad. She got a 13. All right, not
All
too
right.
bad.
Gwen?
Uh,
Why are we wasted?
A con save to see if you get drunk. If you're not drinking, you don't have to
I'm not.
roll, I'm sure.
24 then. Sorry.
What were we drinking?
Wine.
One.
You missed the
Bubbly
last part of
wine.
the conversation?
No, she was focused on her soup.
That's fair.
God.
There's
that
wine for you
that
if
was
you'd
the
like.
cutest
Also
way to say
bubbling.
soup ever, by the way. So, the soup. You need to have some
Sarcyra
wine.
just like
There's
chugs
no-
the bottle apparently.
There's no wine here, only soup. Why are you buying wine at the soup store?
Like if
There's only
if
soup.
they're doing like the cheers thing, she'll come in with her soup bowl and
All
Oh
right.
my god, I love her.
And that is where we're going to go to break. All right, we'll be right
Amazing.
back. Hello, folks. We're back on Let's Talk to the Chat. Refreshing. How's everybody doing tonight, y'all? It's so good to actually be like streaming again. It was really weird because we did it on Friday with Reign of Emeries, but not doing it for 2 weeks after doing like 11 games in 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
It's like running a
Yeah.
marathon and then sleeping for 2 weeks, and then you're like, I forgot walk.
Yeah, exactly.
That's literally what I did yesterday, by the way. I was putting on pants, and I was like, so fun story. I was putting on pants, and I had like a red knit sweater on, and I grabbed a pair of pants, and I didn't realize until I put them on that they were like my red, like a pair of red jeans, red jeans. So I was looking down, and I'm like, does this work? And Christine was like, it kind of works, and I'm like, I can't do it. So I went to take off my pants, and my foot got caught, and old man fell on the floor.
Oh,
Like I just,
Oh my
jabom.
god.
So my knee is
just
super
ate
bruised.
shit.
I just know,
Oh,
seriously, like
damn.
ate shit solidly. My knee is super sore, but
it was very loud.
because I'm such a small guy, you know.
And
mean,
the best,
I-
okay, so the best part is that like I was in the washroom putting like stuff in the dryer, and I kind of went, "Are you okay?" And there's a dog lying there on the edge of the bed, looking down, like really concerned, lying on the floor next to
It could be worse. It could be worse. All right. So, and then what other good things have happened? Oh, guys, so we were on vacation and we went to Costco, and you know what they had?
What?
They had slippers.
Yes,
honest-
Costco slippers. Fuck.
Show the puppet.
Is that what they do?
Show the puppet.
It's because they got the
Yeah.
grips.
Yeah, man.
Oh
Show
god.
the puppet.
Oh god.
Show the
I tried to
puppet.
move these with my feet
The
the
puppet.
other day.
Show the puppet.
Oh shit! You're right.
What?
Hold on. So
The puppet.
I'm working on it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna
Do it
happen.
faster.
Okay. I
Faster.
can't. Look, he comes when he wants to. Okay, he arrives exactly when he means to, no sooner. So anyway, I love these slippers, but
Oh my
So
god.
good.
hi, how's it going? I can smell you.
It's so dumb. I love it.
Yeah, so we picked this up. We were out one day and I found this, and it was like, I was out with Christine and Robin, and I was like, so I found this, and it's $10. Should I get? I don't buy myself stuff like this usually. But like, it's like $10. Like, should I? And it was just universal. Like both of them were just like, yes. So I really want to run a game or be in a game where I can put this into like the neck of like this outfit and just be off camera and be like, yes, I am a, what the hell are the shark people called? I mean, street sharks. But watch this. You could just be like,
Sahagin?
what's that?
Sahagin?
There's
Sahagin?
there's a variant of Sahagin. I looked this up because of the
Oh,
stupid
yeah,
Quiet
yeah,
Year game.
yeah.
They're not called. There's Sahagin, and then there's like a subcategory that is sharks. But
Oh.
yeah, I forget what they're called. It's in my notes somewhere.
Very good.
Yeah.
I will roll all the 20s. I want to do it. I want to do this so dumb.
Kelly Shark, doo, doo,
And
You should. Oh no.
Kelly Shark?
Kelly Shark, doo, doo.
No.
I love this thing. I love this thing.
Doo, 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 doo,
And also,
Dork,
people
Shark.
are like, I should wear green screen suits. You act like I don't have that. That's so. I bought a bunch of. I bought a full green screen mask with just eye holes in it a while back.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it's just my eyes if I put it on. It's pretty creepy.
Well, that was what I did during Extra Life. Is I painted big sections of me green so it was see through.
That was really cool, by the way. And those
Yeah.
videos
I'm
are going to
glad
go
it
up.
turned out.
Those videos are going to go up on YouTube next week if you missed them. Quick reminder that if you want to, you can still donate to the Extra Life right now. So like if you're on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch right now, you can go to extra-life.org /team/dorktales and donate. I would suggest like finding somebody who has not met their goal. Start at the bottom of our roster and work your way up. Because
I think there's only like 2 or 3 people that haven't met their goal.
yeah,
Yeah, I think 2 played in games.
Yeah, so I think that from the last round, it's James and Jacob haven't reached theirs. But Jacob set his really high.
Yeah.
So if you've got the money to help him get there, please do. But he did set his pretty high. I think James is only like $100 off though.
Barely,
So,
yeah. He's barely.
It's really
away.
close. So
Also, when are the August Extra Life games going up?
Some of them are up.
Some of them are up. Half of them are up right now, and the other half are scheduled to be going up on Thursday. But one of the problems that is that so hey folks, if you're watching on YouTube later and you're like, I like this channel, but then like they'll drop like 6 episodes of this freaking Extra Life thing in one day, and I keep getting these notifications. I'm sorry, I can't selectively notify you for things to put them up in the archives on YouTube without you getting like bing 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 bing. You're gonna get them. So I'm sorry. Please don't unsubscribe. I like having you here. Yeah. So those will be gonna be up, and then we will have those ones from this year up way sooner. I forget why I didn't upload the ones from August right away because of the weird hate raids in the last episode.
Right.
And I wasn't sure. I wasn't feeling like going back and seeing how much I could scrub from that. Turns out I actually didn't have to scrub very much at all, so I got it encoded. But the getting videos from Twitch to YouTube takes about an hour to an hour and a half worth of editing time, plus rendering time of about 2 hours, plus about 2 to 3 hours worth of uploading time, and it kills my bandwidth. So I've got to do it very selectively. I'll be editing this episode tonight until about 1 a.m. Because hey, it's my job.
Aha, text me if you're up. I will be awake.
I'll hit you up. Don't worry. You up? Yeah, fam, can't sleep. Gotta edit. Okay, yeah, same.
Yeah, no, fucking same, dude.
Same. Seriously, video editing takes a long time. I was talking to a guy yesterday who does like data compiling, like professional data work. And he's like, yeah, like people just don't understand, like at work, I like hit start and then just like it processes. And I'm like, oh, I get it.
Yeah. Buddy, I remember the days of Final Cut, my friend.
Me too. I learned Final Cut in school.
Yup. Oh, brutal.
When it took, what I think is really funny now is rendering a 3-minute video in Final Cut back when I was in school, like in 2000 and 2000.
Early 2000.
It was like 2007. I think was when I was in that course. 2006.
I was doing it in high school in 2002.
So I did it in university. So, but editing a 3-minute video took almost as long to render and like to encode as doing a 3-hour role-playing stream in 4 times the quality, I think now.
Yep.
I think those was encoding in like maybe 720p, maybe.
Yeah.
So
I remember leaving things like editing in the school at like a 5-minute video and then having to leave it overnight.
And just hope that nobody got, because you'd have to like hang a sign on the computer that said this computer is busy now.
We had 2 computers.
I was at the university's like render lab. So anyway, it was just a thing. We have a question. So hypothetically, if you're going to have a session as kids at the carnival as part of the Lost Things hook, how would you deal with the not buying a ticket thing? I'd start in media res for that one. So I would say, hey, you're kids and you have found yourself inside of the carnival. You snuck in. Yeah. And just like just ask, okay, so ask the player, so as kids, you snuck into this carnival. How did you do it? Why did you do it? And if a character's like, my character is going to grow up to be a paladin and would never do such a thing, and then say, well, you wandered in the wrong direction.
Accidentally, yeah.
And, it's like, you accidentally jaywalked. Well, you still can get a ticket, Oh, and thank you very much for the compliment.
Raven,
but
you had a pushy friend.
Yeah, pushy friend is the best.
Or, like, I don't know, like, things you do as a shitty child don't necessarily impact who you are as a teenager, adult.
Right?
Yep.
It's like, sneaking into a carnival is not I was about to do a show of hands for who has ever gone to a movie with a ticket as a teenager and then just watched movies all day. But I'm not going to make you raise your hand, Krista.
I have no shame. You know this.
I've never done it.
I actually never did. I was very nervous. I was always super
I was too nervous. I was
nervous.
Like,
yep, I'm a can't do it. Right? Kid with anxiety and authority like figure issues. Nope, not gonna go do that.
Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Nope.
Nerds. I've never done it. I've only done it like once.
Yes.
It doesn't even count. It was like half a movie and then I bailed on it and
we're
watched another movie.
in playing D&D. Of course we're nerds.
I think we also I definitely bought tickets for a kids movie and then went into an adult film.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Was it like an adult film?
No, not an adult. It was like
a film about taxes.
Exactly.
Oh god.
You bought a ticket to Spirit of the Cimmerillion and went and sat in what? The Big Short?
Yeah, exactly.
You bought a ticket for Spirit and then went to Frost v Nixon or whatever.
Yeah.
To Frost Nixon.
Precisely.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, that's why I would do it in media res. But if anybody else has any good ideas, like I think that in role playing games and in short fiction, one of the things, so like I have taught creators, sounds really pretentious, but like I've taught creative writing at college before. The number one thing that I recommend is if there's any part of your story that you don't need, don't use it. Because if you start your story at the latest moment you can start your story to have it make sense. Which is usually like right as the first inciting event is happening. Start at the verb of the sentence, basically.
You can always flashback if you need context for things.
Yeah. Oh, and if you want to watch what flashbacks look like in a role-playing game, go check out our game Random Memories, because I use flashbacks like every other game in that one. Because I don't know what the hell these characters are doing in their backstories. I don't want to ask all my players for like a 10-page biography, because that's boring. And then we get amazing scenes where, because we originally, for example, Christine had a character that was supposed to have this kind of like, ooh, like, you know, like they're kind of set up like a romantic thing with a character, but it was like, oh, you met them once at a party. Well, then we ran the party scene last episode, and holy crap. It was like they had a moment, they had a couple moments, and then they had the masked ball dance. And Krista, I kid you not, and Hayden, I kid you not, I had them both roll to see what the result of the dance was. Simultaneous nat 20s.
Oh shit.
Like that is some like tale
We
as
had
old as time.
Cinderella ball
Yeah.
dancing with her prince sort of scene. It was great. It was so good.
It was really good, but you get a lot of stuff like that if you do flashback. I did a new technique on last episode's on Friday's Reign of Emery's called a director's cut. That's what I call it anyway, because the previous episode I had to rush the end because one of my players was sick and they were messaging like seriously, I'm like falling asleep because I like am feeling really ill. So I rushed the ending and I'm like, I don't like the way that ended. I'm gonna retell what happened with a little more context for everybody. Because like Krista, you get this. Like you've run a bunch of games where like people are just like they're feeling sick. Maybe someone has the flu. Maybe like you. I mean, like, and we're at the age where a lot of people that we run with have kids.
Yeah.
It's like I gotta go. My husband is texting me, and the child is throwing up something blue.
Yeah, I'm gonna be late to game because my kid won't go to fucking bed.
Yeah. What about someone saying?
No.
Oh, I thought someone was
I said
interjecting.
whelp.
Oh,
Whelp.
well, correct.
Whelp.
Well, blue.
Though also, ultimately it is your game, right? So it is a module that you're running, but you know, if something doesn't serve you, you can change it. It's all up to you. There is no D&D police that's going to get on your butt about it, right?
Truly.
Unless you post your games online, and then the YouTube
Oh,
comment
and
section.
then the D&D police is
D&D
everywhere.
police.
But if you don't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what? They're either
go
way.
for fun.
They're fine.
Go for
And
what works.
my favorite thing is if you go off book and it's like, oh, we decided to do this, and now it's just kind of a whole new campaign, and we're not even doing the module anymore.
Mhm.
That shit's fun. That
Yeah.
shit's fucking fun. And honestly, I think it gives like the DM like even more like free reign to just kind of play, because it's playtime for everybody. That's what we're doing here.
No, it's
Exactly.
really true. Like for like tonight, like the things that come out of those wells are will-o-wisps. They're immune to being they're immune to being poisoned. They're immune to all this stuff. But I'm like, you're using like magic wine. They're gonna get drunk because it's funnier if they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what's more fun that like you went and like, do we have 69 viewers? Oh,
We did.
Nice.
One left.
Nice.
I'm back.
Oh,
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
68.
I wasn't ready yet. I wasn't ready. Damn it. But
lost
so like
it, huh?
a lot. It just hold on.
Let's go.
Yeah, it'll come back. Don't worry. Just give it a minute, guys. Just don't look directly at the count, okay? No. Oh, it's
I'm
Strahd.
scared.
Strahd. Oh my God! I just remembered Hotel Barovia.
Yeah, I thought about that too, actually,
That
as
was
soon
a-
as you said that.
That was a fever dream.
I
That
found
was
someone
very
online that apparently they ran Curse of Strahd, but they just ended up having a prank war with with Strahd, to the point of like they found his journal and then took it to a printing press and distributed it across Barovia.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that's too
fucking
far. That's too
amazing.
far, man. That's not funny anymore. That's my private journal.
Yeah, they definitely sided with you and that he's just an incel.
So
But that was how
so
they dealt with it.
so what I did with my Curse of Strahd game, if anybody's watched it, is I had so So Strahd von Zarovich was written in the 80s. That's what you can say about his backstory. It's very much like, I loved a woman, but she loved my brother because he was hot and I was crusty. You know? But it's all her fault, not my fault. I could have hit the gym and shaved and maybe put on some foundation or something, or got some tight pants.
Deodorant.
Because I was crusty.
Because I was crusty.
Amazing.
You know? So he had that, and my players found his journal, which is like, you know, he's like this very dramatic reading of his backstory, and I did the whole thing in my actual sexy Strahd voice, not my bleh voice. Over the mountains I came, and she watched me with those eyes like crimson fire, like that kind of like it was very. But then I'm reading it, and the players are getting further into it, and they're further, and they like you can just watch, like it starts with Neil. I'm pretty sure his lip just starts twitching, and they just lose it. They just lose. They laughed for 10 minutes in character. Yeah. I had to keep asking, is this in character? And they're like, yep.
Absolutely.
it killed the character. Like, it killed Strahd as an antagonist.
Oh my god.
Like, Dawncaller is this really practical, like, wait, you did what?
Amazing.
So I had to retcon.
That's not how you prove yourself to a mate.
Also, we're back to 69.
Yeah,
Nice.
But basically, I rewrote his entire backstory, and was like, when they're like, "We read your journal," he's like, "Which one? I've written so many of them over the years to lure idiots like you here. You think you have things on me, do you?" And the reality was more of a love triangle, because that's the only way you can spin that, to be like, oh yeah, like she was kind of playing the field. She's like, hey Strahd, you got the money. Hey,
Oh my god, what the fuck is his name?
what's his name?
What's your
Sergey.
nuts?
Sergey. Hey
Sergey.
Sergey, you got
the
the Holy Avenger, let's say. That guy's packing a +5 longsword, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
You got. It's funny because I'm on a slight delay on my second monitor, so I'm just watching myself go.
Perfect. As it should be.
As it should be. And there I go again. God damn it, it's so weird watching myself do that twice. But yeah, I had to rewrite his backstory because it was really bad. I love that though. And like, do whatever you need to make your module work, and love your game. Love your game. It's a lot of fun. But yeah. Quick word to the wise to anybody here who's looking at getting into streaming their games and posting them on the internet. People will comment about the strangest things about your game, like, you've worn that tie twice. Yes. Yeah. How many times do you expect me to buy for this?
I wear the same
game?
outfit a couple times.
It's called a costume.
What?
Anyway, it's just weird. It's weird. Oh yeah, Dork Tales has merch. Yeah. All right, so a couple things, and then we're gonna hop back into game. What time is it right now? Let me
9:03.
9:03. We're gonna hop back into game around 9:07. Folks, I want to thank you all for being here on our return to Wild Beyond the Witchlight. We have a bunch of really cool stuff coming up in Dork Tales. Actually, this is a pretty busy week. So a couple of scheduling changes because of the flood in British Columbia. Our Maids of the Ascension Victorian Age game, which if you've never watched anything outside of D&D, I strongly, and you are a mature viewer, because the game can be a little rough, I strongly suggest you give it a check over on YouTube. It's a super good game. The costuming is top tier. Krista, thank you for your help with some of that. Like, you really helped bring a lot of that together with your fantastic work.
I took some collars and things in.
You just actually, I'm wearing one of the collars.
My shirt.
Oh, I did sew an entire shirt. You're
did
correct.
make my shirt so like.
Krista, you're amazing, and so I'm very, very excited to have people watch that. The game is on hiatus right now, so you have plenty of time to catch up, because one of the players, her suite flooded. And destroyed almost all of her possessions. So she has insurance. She bought flood insurance the month before. So very lucky. So she'll be fine, but it does mean that like our filming schedule is delayed until she can get an Airbnb with good internet, and we can like get like her streaming area set up. I didn't destroy any of her costuming, thankfully, because that was like a few $100s worth of like wigs and outfits, because it was like period stuff.
So yeah. Oh my
Right.
god. If that had happened, oh man, that's it. That's it.
Cry.
Goodbye.
Well, just like
And I am over.
dead.
I am dead now. That would
Right.
I'm
be
dead.
oh my
It-
gosh.
it would be awful. So we
Yeah.
had and then we had the start of our Vampire the Requiem once a month game is pushed back 1 week. So that should be starting on, I think, December 2nd is what we decided on. That's the best day that works for everybody before the holidays. We had like a life snafu because stuff got shuffled around because of the flood. So hey, but this week we have tonight, and then we are back with the Shards of Nirn on Wednesday. Finally getting inside of that whale's stomach. It's going to be way cooler than that might make it sound, I guarantee. Maybe I should go see Dune first, now that I think about it. And then
Here in the belly of the whale. That's all I can think of. Tricious here in
now-
the belly of the whale. I don't know the rest of the song. That's fine.
on Friday, we're doing Reign of Memories again. And then Sunday, we are back with finally episode 2 of Deadlands. We should be, but anyway, just making sure that one of my players makes it back because they're away helping somebody with something medical. So it should be all good. And that's Deadlands, Cowboys and Krista. I'm trying to think what else have we have coming?
We have a game coming up that I think we have a date for. Can I talk about it?
You may.
If for those of you that were at Extra Life, you'll know that my Apocalypse World game went very short because y'all built way too cool of a world.
With the Furbies.
Of Furbies and Megalodons and cults to all of them.
Oh my.
And
Greg,
it's
Greg,
incredible.
Greg,
and
Greg, Greg.
and Kelly has very, very graciously allowed us to run a monthly game to get through this insanity. And believe you me, in talking to people about this game, it has gotten so much worse. And I have so many awful things to throw at those players. Which
Amazingly out of hand.
it's so out of hand. It's second round, cursed Furby thrown into a fire underwater. It was never going to be good. It's incredible, and I love it. And you guys are amazing, and especially everyone that donated. I'm actually maybe trying to come up with some, put together some donation gifts for everyone that donated, because I know like Saul, I think you're still in the chat, donated an insane amount and came up with some incredible
Soul
ideas.
did some amazing stuff for that game.
Oh my god. And so I want to make sure that everyone gets something good. So I might be making something that I might try to send out to folks that donated a lot. But yeah, so Caitlin's in that game, as well as Blog, and Precarious, who guests occasionally.
Precarious Jones?
Yes. I don't know. Sure.
I always made it up.
And who else?
Hayliz.
Hayliz is in. I was like, it's not a regular Dork Tales person. Who can't I think of?
Hayliz is our
Hayliz,
artist for a
incredible
few
artist.
of our games, and she's wonderful.
She is.
And
She's absolutely
Jacob.
amazing. And Jacob's in it. Oh my gosh, yes. It's a whole bunch of like not
Mike
the
Truck.
normies. Mike Truck, the driver. Yes, I'm very excited
Gregorians.
about that. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And thank you so much, Kelly, for letting us do that, because we all
Happy to.
love that game way too much. And we
It's
really
gonna be
shouldn't
so
love it as
good.
much.
You know what? Keep like if you have time to run a second one in December, like we could use. We're gonna be a little lighter at the end of the month, so if you could run one more before the new year and it works out with schedules, let me know, because
I'll talk to everyone and see what they're up to, because I think that would be a lot of fun.
I just have to
'cause,
be
yeah.
home to like manage the tech, so
Yeah, exactly.
I'm fine
Steve
with that.
McDykel, yes.
And get as many people donating to Extra Life, because we have until the 31st, I think, to hit our goals, or,
Yeah.
or like the 15th of January or something like that. It's a weird day.
Absolutely.
And who knows? Maybe you'll be running other stuff someday soon.
Maybe.
Maybe
We'll
we'll
see.
talk. Maybe we'll
see.
talk. Maybe I'll be able to put on a fancy costume soon. Speaking of fancy costumes, one last thing is Soul Omen in the chat has done a fantastic job at being not only a supporter on Twitch and on Extra Life, but also has backed one of the Patreon tiers that allows her to come up with really awful things for my games. In fact, something that was so awful I couldn't fit it in, because the way I have tiers on Patreon where you can create content, or you can pitch content to me and I'll use it. Like you can create like, oh, we don't have a god of tacos, so come up with a god of tacos, and I'll actually make the god of tacos like a really important thing for an entire arc or a backstory thing, or the demon of taco sweats, right? You know how it is. Or something like that. And so Soul backed a god and has come up with something that is very creepy and very, very, very much in the oeuvre of Soul's tastes and the art that she likes. But it didn't fit in any games, because I deliberately don't put it in any of our games that are like pre-written, because it doesn't. You're here for this. I don't want to take you off script. Hey, Q Times, good to see. We're just wrapping up our Let's Talk to the Chat, and then we're gonna hop back in a game. Hang out with us. So we're starting a brand new game sometime in early January with 5 players that you may not have spent much time with. Robin's going to be there, so you spent a lot of time with Robin. Amy is probably going to be there, I think. I think Amy's going to be there. There's probably going to be a gnome of some kind. And so I'm starting a brand new game to facilitate this horrendous, for the players, content. And you're also going to see our buddy Chris is going to be in that game, who might be in the chat right now. Our buddy James is going to be in that game, and also our buddy Kat is going to be in that game. So it's going to be fantastic. So Kat, who was in Rime of the Frost Maiden, is going to be in this because she really wants to be in another game because she wants to blow stuff up. And it's going to be fantastic. We're going to be using a lot of custom content that I've been developing, and it's going to be pretty fantastic. And I will say that there's a pair of options, like a red team blue team type of dynamic to the plot. And the other day, because Christine's not in this game for once, I showed Christine the potential final boss of the campaign. And how many times did you say holy shit?
Too many to count. You are fucked.
Like, she literally, I was describing what the boss was, and it was like, she's like, they're gonna die, and I'm like, yeah, probably, if they fight it.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to fight it. How are you gonna know? How are you gonna know? How are you gonna know?
I'm gonna be
are they
waiting for
gonna
that
know?
episode to come up, and I will
No.
watch that one and just sit there glued
All
in,
right.
knowing what's coming.
Okay. All right, folks. So I hope you tune into that. It's set in the Elos world, like our homebrew world, in the province of Exelar, which is very, very Bloodborne in many ways. And I think you're really gonna like it. It's creepy as hell, and I'll tell you more when the name is finalized. But coming in January, probably on Tuesday nights, which sucks because a couple of our friend streamers stream on Tuesday nights, but it's the only day that works for everybody. So, folks, we are going to head back into the game right now. We're only 4 minutes over. That's next to nothing for us. So, let us get back in here. And how's everybody doing? You all good?
I'm very warm.
Very good.
I'm doing
Warm
well.
but good.
Very
I
warm.
want toast.
Okay, we can
no
go out and
bread.
get
As long as
toast
you're
after
not
game. How's that?
smelling toast.
I was also gonna say that, like, burnt
Want
toast.
toast.
But
All
also,
right.
yeah, no, toast sounds really good.
We can
really
go
want,
get
like,
toast
toasted
after
butter
this.
right now.
Because
Yeah.
I'm getting over potentially a cold, so we'll do this. All right,
Many carbs.
folks, love you very much. We're gonna hop into game right now, so don't go anywhere. I'm gonna take a drink of my ginger ale.
Eat
Made
some more
with
chips
real?
with chopsticks.
What?
I'm
Oh,
eating
That
my
is the
chips
best
with
way.
chopsticks that I don't get on my gloves.
All right.
Smart.
I do that for cheesies because I
Let's
don't
do
like
it.
getting my fingers stained.
Yeah, I don't like to touch things with my fingers neither.
And I have so
anymore.
many chopsticks.
So I eat chopsticks too. Yeah.
I've been to Daiso too many times and have way too many chopsticks for like one person.
They're so cute.
And then there's pornographic ones that I have.
Okay, that's enough of that. That's another conversation. It's
Chopsticks.
They were just out on a shelf at Daiso. I didn't realize till I got home.
Chops.
Back to the river.
back to the river. All right.
Yeah.
Take me to. All right. 3, 2. All right. Everybody, put away your pornographic chopsticks and let's go back to game.
They're in the drawer. It's okay.
Go send them to the team chat after this is done. Okay.
Sure.
You kind of have to now. All right.
Yep.
3. Actually, put them in join our Discord to see the pornographic chopsticks in our
There you
cursed channel. Please be 18 years old or older.
First, not safe for work.
Cursed, not safe for work. Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Wild Beyond the Witchlight, here on Dork Tales. After having your lunch of nightcap and leek soup and black blood bread, you make your way across the floodwaters. Before long, you'll find yourselves floating on the other side of the broken causeway. That tremendous bridge that you found yourself on when you first landed in Hither stands behind you, to the south and above you to the north. And you find yourselves soon, there we go, at the edge of a dense fog. The fog around you hangs heavy in the air, obscuring the area around you so that the world appears to have shrunk to only 20 feet in all directions. No matter how keen your sight, it is blocked by this pea soup fog. Before you, the waterway rises and the current slows, giving the impression that you've entered a lake. Croaking voices penetrate the fog, through which dark shapes appear, resolving into 2 rowboats. Manning the oars of each rowboat are 2 bullywugs, frogmen. Now, canonically, I'm just going to say bullywugs are somewhere between 5 and 6 feet. No. They're like Danny DeVito sized in my world. So, like, they're like between 4 and 5'5" at the most, because they're bullywugs. If you get like a big one, it's like Battletoads. So, okay. So there we go. Not to break character there for a second, but it's important. So as you are headed that direction,
Well, I suppose, Sir Talavar begins, this is where I must be on my way. Downfall is nigh. And my time with you has been brief. Tastier has a nice ring to it. The travels. Travels? Traveler? How does that parse? He takes a hiccup as some of the wine hits his brain. Does that translate directly into the travels or the travelers?
Just travel.
I think that if you... the travels...
But is that travel as the noun or travel as a verb?
I don't think travelers is a verb.
What?
To travel, I travel, you travel, we travel.
But without the beginning of it, just travel. Are we talking about a travel? That's
think-
not a thing, is it?
It actually is a thing. It is the genitive form, if I'm not mistaken. The genitive declension of travel.
Genital word? What?
Do they have declensions in Sylvan?
Oh my lord, how much wine have all of you drunk?
I've
Why?
Not that
drunk
much.
a lot.
Go fucking
It's-
sleep, dude.
Sylvan is pretty much just declensions.
Anybody steering?
You start drifting.
I'll
off to the
take
side.
it. No, I am not trusting Isaac with it. Nope, absolutely not. My weak ass will take it.
Okay, sounds good. So grabbing the pole, you'll be able to kind of guide yourself along.
Isaac will sit next to you grumpily.
Well, that sucks, but you had too much wine.
My friends, this is where I depart you. Isaac, take good care of my sword and my mustache wax.
Of course,
Nico, I wish you luck finding your brother. Know that you are the fairest Kitsadria that I have ever seen. Luthien, you have a fire and a steel inside of you that I have not seen the like of, save in the eyes of my own queen. Wynne, you have the most delicious hair in all of the land, laced with candy, and you are equally sweet. And Sarcyra. Would that I only been able to hear the dulcet rappings that I have heard so much about.
Well, just a sec. I'm gonna.
You're gonna. Are you all right? Hold on. He leans in close. What cleverness will you share with me?
I'm gonna rap. And
Make me a con save.
be...
You're gonna
Useful.
rap.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
I mean, okay, it's +5, so that's a 9.
Jesus.
Do you throw up on him a little?
A little.
Thank you.
More in your mouth, though.
though.
Oh, save it. You might need that later.
Ooh.
Oh God. Only time will save us.
I vote that we just tip them in the water. That might sober them up a little.
You're a handsome knight.
He kind of brushes some of the sick off of his tabard and.
Oh, I have something for that. Don't
Don't
worry. I have my wand,
yeah,
and she's gonna cast prestidigitation.
Okay, I want you to do me a favor. Can you make me a charisma check just to see if you're sober enough to do this?
Okay, I mean, it is the wand.
Charisma
It's the wand that has the charges of
night bite.
prestidigitation.
Sorry.
Just let me see.
Okay.
That's a sticky note there.
Would that be like my spellcasting wand?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be I rolled a 5 again, but that's gonna be a 12.
A 12. Okay, so you're gonna be able to clean the sick off him like bippity boppity.
That is now 6 charges in that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. I'm usually not holding my.
It's not everyone can be on all the time. If you were, you would not be on. You would just be.
And you are. Your name starts with a T, and
Yes.
I'm going to have to pee eventually.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm sure it would have sounded even better in your native Infernal.
Maybe you should take a nap, Sassy.
Wynne, I'm
think
thinking
I'm
your
gonna take a
ideas.
nap.
I think it's a good idea,
Sounds-
Wynne.
That sounds real good.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If only there was a way that I could just hoof them overboard.
What?
Yes, well. Farewell. And of course, he turns to your snail. Speedy. The snail kind of like, I shall miss you the most, my friend.
He's a very good snail.
That's very touching.
He
Thank you,
talks?
friend.
Who knew Speedy talked?
He speaks snail, do you not?
What is?
If you could talk to the animals, you would know many a thing, my friend.
Don't doolittle at me. I will sing the whole song. Don't start.
I must go. Goodbye. And Sir Talavar will take off into the sky. The fairy dragon departs in the distance. Farewell!
Wasn't he guiding us? Are we there
Shit.
yet?
But we're close, he said.
I think he's.
But we're not there.
It's
Not
okay.
quite.
Luthien got us, right? I'm gonna take a nap.
Yes.
I think he's.
Yes,
just an
I
idiot.
absolutely have a
thought
good
we
sense
were
of
there.
direction.
Well, you actually don't have to go very far. For now, as the fog continues to clear, you see the two boats in front of you. A pair of bullywugs rowing each set of oars at each rowboat. 4 bullywugs in total on 2 rowboats, 2 and 2. They're not more than about 20 feet away from you. They're kind of watching this little spectacle as your fairy dragon takes to the skies and flies off. They communicate with each other in bullywug, a very guttural kind of... They turn and look at you. One with a bright red sash across his chest, over a pair of incredibly filthy, muddy pants will look your direction and wave back as you wave it at them, Luthien.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, fairly well. Yourself?
I am doing well. What brings you to Downfall?
Good. Oh, we're just pardon me. Taking a look around.
Ah.
Would you be able to guide us at all?
I suppose I could give you some directions at least.
Perfect.
They're speaking to you in Sylvan, by the way. Well, at least.
Oh, excellent.
I am Bluff, known here as the Green Baron.
Bluff. Okay.
The Green Baron.
The Green Baron, pardon me, yes.
And you would be?
Oh, my name is Luthien. And these are my adventuring troupe.
We're a party. Hi.
Ah,
Hi, Steele.
my lady.
And Bloth and the other bullywugs will quickly just give you a curtsy directly at Wynne, in particular.
Oh,
Your
well, it's lovely to meet
Majesty.
you. I'm Gwendolyn Shafra. You can call me Wynne.
As you wish.
Right, the two asleep here are Sarcyra and Isaac.
Sarcyra.
And then in the back there, we have Nico.
Hey,
Hi. Sup.
not much.
Well, oh, fair enough. Well, our king would be honored to make your acquaintance.
Oh, well, that sounds lovely.
Oh,
Oh,
What
frogs.
do you
Alright.
think, Luthien?
King Gollop the 19th would be pleased to meet you.
Sorry, was that King Wallop?
sure.
Gollop.
Gollop.
Gollop. Gollop.
They all will start going Gollop, 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 Gollop.
The 19th.
Oh, I'm awake.
Right, we would be pleased to make his acquaintance as well.
To reach him, simply head to the dock nearby, then make your way to the stepping stones, through the balloon factory, and across the bridge of chattering heads to the gazebo where he holds court.
Right, you say dock nearby. Am I able to see this dock nearby?
Let me just double check this. It's just slightly out of your range, but
Oh,
you
good.
can definitely hear kind of the water sloshing around in the distance. So like the kind of the river, well, the stream that's kind of led you down here kind of deposits into a large basin. So you can't quite see on the other side of the fog wall, but the bullywugs will very handily.
Oh, the dock is just on the other side there.
Oh, good. Okay. Thank you.
Enjoy
Thank you
your
very much.
stay with us.
I'm sure we will.
Thank you.
Seemed like nice enough folk.
They say as you depart.
Once we're kind of out of earshot of them, I'm sorry, did they say past the balloon factory?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think so.
I thought we left the carnival.
You think, right?
The carnival follows you. The carnival finds you,
Also-
Isaac. Isn't that the way?
We should go and check out that balloon factory.
Okay, first I have to get us to the dock.
I'm feeling a lot better. If you'd like, I could take over.
I mean,
Slept it
I would
off.
prefer it, but I don't actually trust that at the moment, so I'm going to give you a few
Hold
more
on,
minutes.
hold on. I'm
Why don't you-
a sober up Isaac, and Sarah's gonna go to slap him.
Do it. Absolutely
Does she
do
miss and tumble in the water?
We'll see if I
Be
roll.
find out.
hilarious. Please
Make it so.
make it so.
That's gonna be a 9.
I need you to make me a deck save.
Yep, I figured. 8.
Oh my god!
All right. So
Can I try to catch her?
The
you,
both go in.
yes, you. I'll let you do is I'll give you a deck save as well,
Okay.
and if you succeed, then you'll manage to catch her. Right.
If
the
not, we're
last
both
second.
going in.
Yep.
Amazing.
Let's put some stakes on the table.
Fail.
Oh no.
That one.
Shout out to
That
the
one.
2 crew.
Yo!
Okay. So Sassy is gonna lean up and just go to whale you across the face, and instead is going to go right past you. You are gonna go and grab her by the neck, but she's got too much momentum, and you're doing this on one foot, and you're just gonna go whoop. Is anybody gonna try to catch Isaac?
Nah.
Okay.
I've got the
7 foot
pole
tall
in my
giant
hands.
Lion man.
I'll try.
Wynn's getting to watch.
All right.
the
Can you roll a
other side
disadvantage
for
because you've got the
change.
weight of 2 people you're trying to catch?
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm making a dex save.
Deck save with disadvantage. Yeah.
That would be 15.
Okay. So you are going to be able to catch Isaac by the tail. And it is going to hurt. Sassy, you're going to get
I'm
your
a lion,
face
not a
completely
tiger.
dunked underwater though. Like from the head, like from the collarbone up, you are drenched.
Whoa!
And one sec. Sassy, do me a favor. You are going to take, holy crap, you're going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage
Ow!
as you are dunked into the water, and you are going to feel a tremendous bite as a small turtle is going to come up clinging to your nostril.
So cute.
Get it off!
It's just like,
Smack it with the pole.
yes, you may. Please make me an attack roll.
Yes. Okay.
Please don't
Sassy
miss.
in the face.
Don't fail.
Please don't miss.
Okay. Let's see. So plus strength.
Yep.
Am I proficient with pole?
Yes, I will say you're proficient with a pole. You're a fighter.
15.
15. All right. Let me make a strength save to see if I
Okay.
can hold on. Nope, I cannot because I am a baby turtle. So you're gonna hear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So you're gonna hear. And just knock his shell into the water, going, "Huh, I'll be avenged." And Sassy, you've got. Does Sassy have any nose rings or anything?
No.
Oh man, the tip of your nose is bleeding
Didn't
pretty
anymore.
profusely from this pinch.
God.
But you are very sober now.
Yeah, I bet.
It looks.
And that is why I didn't give you the pole, Isaac.
Okay, to be fair, Sarcyra tried to hit me, and we're in a boat.
I am so sober now. Whoo, that was
See,
cold.
it worked
That
out for the
hurt.
better.
Ow.
Nico,
What did
thank
work
you.
out for
I
you?
owe you a debt. Hey, I didn't end up wet. Or hit, for that matter. My tail's a
that's
little
true.
sore.
Sorry. I know it sucks, huh?
I would rather a moment of pain to being in that water, so...
That's fair. It's kind of nasty.
Are you all right? You
Yeah,
hear
we're
from.
good.
You have a towel?
We're good.
I always remember to bring a towel when I'm traveling.
It's pretty smart. You should always bring a towel.
I always bring a towel.
So these are not the bullywugs that you were speaking to a moment ago. Nearby, you are actually going to see that there is a dock right around the corner, right next to where you almost fell into the water. But on the other side of it, to the north, is looming above the rather ramshackle wooden pier that you're trying to dock at, is a balloon anchored by 4 thick ropes tied around wooden posts driven into the mire and muck. The balloon's bladder expands and sags at irregular intervals as swamp gas fills it briefly before leaking out through one of the various tears in its patchwork fabric with one of those noises. A bullywug stands near the top of the ladders and is using a long silver needle and a spool of catgut to try to sew up one of the openings. And a second one is standing at the foot of the ladder to steady it, but kind of like looking in your direction. And is the one that is talking to you. Is everything okay over there?
Yes,
Oh,
just
yes.
a moment.
Quite fine. Thank you.
Do you think he believed us?
Oh, I don't
No,
know.
I have no idea.
You need assistance?
You guys made a lot of noise.
That turtle's
we're
a
good
right
now.
dickhead.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? I
Okay,
gave it a good
good.
slap, though.
Good for
So
you.
no worries. Thank you.
May we dock?
Oh, good. I'm glad
I
they're
mean-
friends.
We just met, but you are quite fetching.
Ooh, you have an admirer again.
Wait, did you say Doc?
Yes, please.
I thought he said brunch.
That's.
I mean,
sounds
also
nothing.
that.
Okay.
Your accent is quite strange.
I mean, that's
Yes,
fair.
you may approach. I am Ogleth, the Green Baron.
I thought the other person was the Green Baron.
What?
Are you all the Green Baron?
That son of a bitch stole my title.
Off? Something like that.
Are you
Bluff.
kidding me?
Bloff.
He took the toad in the divorce. He's not taking the title.
Well,
Oh, were you
Oh,
two
bluffs.
married?
all right.
Briefly. Lily pad wine is quite the kick.
I've had enough of that for today.
Yeah,
so
I'm good. I am good on that.
we can use this. We can tie up here. Is this okay?
Yes, whatever you'd like. What brings you to downfall?
Traveling.
You should
Voice crack.
probably...
Okay.
s-
Quick question.
Yes. He stops mid-sentence.
Morgort
Yeah.
was he was working against Bavlorna,
Yes.
correct?
And Bavlorna is supposed to be the boss of Downfall.
Okay, and this is Downfall? Or the edge of?
You think so, yeah.
Okay. We were making our way through Downfall. Are we on the right direction?
You should probably see the king.
Oh, yes, that's what we were told by Bloff.
That son of a bitch.
Sorry. My apologies. I won't speak that name again.
Good.
Meanwhile, the frog that is the bullywug that is sewing up the balloon above goes,
Yes. You should speak to the king.
like just NPC dialoguing it, just constantly.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, good.
Yes, can you
Right.
grant us an audience? Will he grant us an audience?
You should speak with the king.
I think he's stuck in
We'll
some
figure it
sort of
out.
loop. I don't think we can get more information.
It literally tells me to do this, dude.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
If the characters strike
I
up a
suppose we'll
conversation with the
speak to the
bullywugs, the one on the ground responds, so I took a little bit, you should probably see the king, regardless of what the characters say.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
And the
Righto.
king, the
Um,
king is this way.
Which way?
You should
After-
speak with the king.
They say and point to the
No.
north.
Fucking
He said
okay.
past the balloon factory. That's all I recall. I'm
And a
sorry.
gazebo.
I do my
something.
best.
The
And a
stepping
gazebo
stones, yeah.
something. Stepping stones something.
Whatever
I'm
it was
sorry.
he
I'm not
said.
really good with directions.
Oh, I'm really good with directions. You just go that way.
The
I
frogs
don't
are already
trust
pointing that
your
way, so they're like, yes.
directions. See? Okay. All right, let's go that way.
Wynne's just
I'm
gonna-
sure we'll figure it
Wynne's
out.
just gonna start off really jaunty,
Oh no.
probably stumble, tumble, and come back up again.
Amazing.
All right.
Right.
So,
Oh dear.
if you head past them, they're going to watch you, and as they do, you're going to see that tied up at the foot of the balloon are 3 giant frogs, which look
Tied
like they're wearing spiked collars, like kind of like guard dogs.
Oh.
Oh.
And as you approach, one of them is going to go, ribbit, 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 ribbit. Calm down, Fido.
Could I pet your frog?
Yeah, he's an
Do they
attack
bite?
frog.
Oh, they do
Oh.
bite.
You can make me an animal handling roll if you'd like.
I would love to.
Wynne would also like to make us.
All right, give me animal handling with disadvantage because
Stand the
these
fuck
are attack
away.
frogs.
Yeah.
Attack frogs.
Oh, not bad.
All right, Chris's
12.
dice
Yeah,
don't fail me
Isaac
now.
and Nico just standing in the back, like not.
No,
going.
yeah, no, Luthien is
Yeah,
not
Luthien
going
was
to it. No, she would lose a hand. She's not doing that.
You know, I expected this from Wynne, but not from Sarcyra.
I'm trying
Excited to
to
see what happens.
No,
what-
I'm
what-
excited as well. We'll see how that works.
What'd you get, Christine?
23.
With a disadvantage?
Yeah. I rolled 2 19s.
I've got 5 silver on one of them getting bitten.
Yes. Oh,
So,
I don't
Sarcyra,
want
one
to
of
call.
you go up to one of them and it's like,
Like,
ribbit,
this dice normally doesn't do that.
ribbit, and you'll manage kind of a pat.
Pat. Back
And it's
up.
like, and then you turn, the camera will slightly pan, and like Wynn's got this one on its back getting tummy rubs.
When the feet's going.
Yeah. I need something slappier to make that noise. I got nothing on me. It's like a fly swatter. Hey, don't do. I guess he does like tummy rubs.
Oh, who's that cute little froggy?
Sir, is this the way to the king?
You should probably see the king.
I thought you'd say that. Thank
which
you.
way is he? We'll go the way
He is pointing to the
pointed.
north, where you see that there is, just on the edge of your vision, or just to the edge of your vision, you see a row of boulders spaced in the surface of the lake, kind of about 2 feet apart each, forming a walking path across a 40-foot wide gap in the waterway. So it looks like you'll have to go across the standing stones in order to make your way to any other landmass here.
Right, standing
And
stones. That's the
at
one.
that point, and you guys are in downfall now, so
Yeah.
yeah. whoosh.
Oh, if it's gonna go, there we go.
I believe in you.
Thank you. I didn't. That makes one of us.
The chat's completely taken over by. You should speak
Oh,
to
I
the
love
king.
it.
You think you should speak to the king?
I
It's so-
screenshotted that.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it's killing me serious.
Yeah, it's so good.
Hey, have you guys thought about speaking to the king?
I mean, you should
Realistically, every
probably
person has
speak to the
individual
king.
thoughts and feelings and views on life, but they should see the king.
All right. So yeah, a row of boulders spaced 2 feet apart to breach the surface of the lake forms a walking path across a 40-foot waterway, and you can hear the sound of the bubbling water of this lake, and it's like, you should speak to the king.
Okay, we'll do that.
Cool.
Speak to the king.
You should speak to the king.
Oh, do
See,
I need to do the thing
I-
to communicate with it?
Out of character real quick. So
I think that's how Aquin works.
What is it?
Truly. Sorry.
I was gonna say I've been trying to catch up on NADPOD as you requested, and I'm at the Bullywug stuff right now.
Yes.
So this is a perfect timing.
No.
Yes.
So there we go.
Oh, the bully
Watch
sleeping
this.
bag.
Oh, yeah.
My father, I loved music. Yes. Yeah. There. Back in. So yes.
Oh,
Hey, listen.
oh.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Damn it, Necro.
Make it so.
At a command, yes.
Okay. I got you guys role play. I got this.
Okay. Great. I guess it's across these.
I guess so. We're gonna have to jump, walk.
I guess.
Sorry, how far apart are they again?
Yeah, how far apart?
They're about 2
Do we have
feet
to
apart
jump?
each.
Okay.
2 feet apart each. Oh, I have to.
We can probably
Big
manage
step.
that.
We could big step across them.
Yeah. That should be fine.
Just water underneath, right?
I mean, I would assume so.
I mean, you guys are already wet.
Only my
Yeah, what's a
face.
little bit more?
Well,
Really?
I mean, don't most people try and keep their head above water? So now you've already gotten that wet, so who cares about the rest of you?
Well, my mane will
I
dry
like
a lot
my
faster than my
clothes.
clothes. Yes,
Yeah.
precisely.
My clothes.
I
Well, it's
invested
not
in
that bad,
these.
really.
It's when
happens
your
all the
mane
time.
gets wet. Isaac, does it just like poof out?
Well, it sloths down quite a bit and loses a lot of volume. It takes quite a bit of work to look this good. Thank you very much.
Sorry, yes. Well, when it dries, I mean, sorry.
Yes. When
Yes.
it is wet, it is. Well, I look like a wet cat.
Yes. And then when it dries?
If I'm not careful, yes, it does. I have unfortunately been called a dandelion before.
I think that'd be really interesting to see. I mean, how unfortunate for you, Isaac.
Oh no, now
Right.
they're gonna try and splash him with water.
Well, let's make sure that doesn't happen, shall we? And
Oh,
I'm
no,
going to
I definitely
start
don't have any
stepping across the
spells.
steps.
Oh boy.
So, the chat is
I am in
purchased.
fact
Get
a
a,
dandelion, yes.
get a clue. So the clue is,
should
you should
probably
probably
speak
speak
to
to the king.
What is it? What's the command?
They
King.
bought, so it's exclamation mark
Exclamation
king.
mark ping.
It has a 2-second cooldown or a 2 cooldown.
Amazing.
I can get rid of that.
No. It's so good.
All right, there you go.
Good.
Okay, so this is the fun of live performances, people. All right. So get a clue to the north. You believe that you should go speak to the king, and to do that, you gotta cross these stones.
Let's do that.
I don't know.
Let's
I
go.
really
Start
am not
big
certain
stepping.
about this course of action, guys. I really don't think we should
Yeah,
talk to the
let's
king.
talk to
I
any
don't
of the
know.
NPCs.
Like, there's too many people saying that. It seems like a.
I feel like it
I don't
sounds
know,
like
man.
something we should probably do.
It's a little brainwashy.
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
A little cozy. I mean, if you walk into somebody else's court, you go and pay your respects to
I mean,
the one in
you
charge.
are royalty yourself. You would know.
It's
Truly,
true.
the
Your-
monarch
Your
should know.
Majesty, Sassy will go into like the deepest bow. in
I'll
front
push
of you.
Sassy.
Oh!
Her
Started.
horns get stuck in the mud. She can't stand up.
Make me a dex check.
I think Isaac's laughing so hard he should probably tumble in the water.
Oh, that's better.
No,
That,
not
Yes,
happening.
truly.
Dex, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Cool. Who are you
Nice.
facing when you bow?
Oh,
Wynne.
Wynne.
Win.
When Sassy is going to, you are going to touch the mud as you do it, but your hearts are going to come up completely clean. However, you're going to go, and you're going to mud Wynne right in the face. Like, it's going to get all over her face and other things.
She's gonna grope for
Other
something to clean it
things.
with, and I think find Isaac.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you totally mud splatter Wynne. Fan art, please.
Luthien is staying clear of this. This is a mess. It's a mess.
Get his jacket all. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Nico, you
Yeah.
sly fox.
Oh
Oh,
God.
hi, Isaac. Oh, nice. This is pre-warmed.
Isaac,
Welcome.
she pulls her face away
Yeah.
and has left. I kid you not. I rolled to see if it was this dumb. I got a nat 20. She leaves a smiley face behind in mud, as per Forrest Gump.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
So you are now a dandelion with a big muddy smiley face on the front of your shirt.
I'm
Well, you
just
might as
gonna-
well go wash it off.
I see what you're doing. This is no.
No.
It's gonna,
Well, I thought I'd try.
oh, I'll find your insecurity and get you. How do you feel about that?
I'd like to see you try.
I'm gonna wipe the mud off. And then wipe it on Livian's shirt.
Can I slap your hand away? I see this happening.
Can we dynamic
like that
opposing
Nico
challenges.
Let's
started
do
and is
a-
sitting
We're
there
both
very
good at that.
I know
quietly.
Nico's just like.
Let's do opposed dex checks
Okay.
for a slap
Oh,
fight.
don't fail me now.
It's turning into a mud fight.
14.
What'd you get?
9.
Yes.
Oh no.
You go to slap it and
Gross.
he drops his hand and then gets
There's so many nines.
all
this
across
episode.
the
We're gonna
top
be
of
the
your
traveling
shoulders.
9. That's gonna be this game.
Traveling 9.
Traveling 9.
Right,
Nine's will
let's
travel.
get across these stepping stones.
Okay, who's going first?
I'm going.
Okay, all right, Luthien.
Get away from
Done
these
with our
idiots.
shit.
Absolutely.
I'm waiting at the very back and letting them go first.
All right.
Isaac has a
Because
very
I
large
started-
grin on his face.
Because I started bullshit, I'm staying far away.
Yeah,
How have
Sassy's-
you gotten away with none of
Yeah,
that?
Because I'm hot and cute.
And a fox.
And I'm a fox.
All right.
It's expected.
You are going to go hop across the stones. I'm not going to make you make a roll. These are stones. They're actually about 2 feet above the water, so they're actually pretty dry. Or a little bit above the water at the very least. They're 2 feet apart from each other. So you are going to make it like boom, 1, 2, 3, and can you do me a favor? As you leap on the third stone, it's going to rumble a bit beneath you.
Oh.
And then suddenly, as you are crossing, who jumps on the stones behind Luthien?
Sarcyra, she does not trust Nico. She's going far away from Nico at this point. She's like, nope.
So as you are doing this, Luthien, you hop across, and then suddenly the stones are going to shake and stand up, and you are staring at a humanoid-looking creature made of stone that you are standing on their head.
Oh.
It looks up at you and in a much deeper voice than I can do. What are you doing on my head? He says in Sylvan. Are you kidding me? Are you... Actually, you know what? No, this is his voice. This is his actual voice. What are you doing on my head? Huh? Are you kidding me? What are you doing up there? Huh? Is this funny to you? I'm taking a nap. And you're standing on me.
I'm sorry.
You didn't step on my head, horny girl. You, with the long
you're-
ears. What are you doing on my head?
Luthien's on.
Luthien is standing
We're
right
just
there.
trying to get across. Get across.
You gonna...
We were told this was the way.
Oh yeah, stepping on my head is the way? Huh? Is that all you have to say for yourself?
This is what we were told. We're travelers in an unfamiliar land. What else were we supposed to do?
Yeah, the unfamiliar land of my head.
Absolutely.
Ayo, I think he wants a sorry.
See, this one gets it!
I got you.
I apologize for mistaking your head as a stone.
You gotta
Make-
be good to his head.
I don't know what you're implying.
Make me a persuasion roll with disadvantage, please.
Okay.
I'm spending a hurt them more. I was gonna give you it flat because of Nico. Nico's cool.
14.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, I got 17 and 10. And I'm plus 4.
You saying you didn't know any better?
I didn't know any better. This is what I was told, and I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Just
you
the
know
way you were
I'm-
sleeping.
It's not your fault that you're ignorant. It's fine. But it made me feel better if you sung it. I mean, you don't
sorry?
gotta, but like, if your friends need help across here, you know,
Isaac
it
is
would-
right at the edge, just like, just waiting.
you know, it would be more advantageous to your compatriots to cross the standing water if, you know, I could hear the I'm sorry with the song. Also, you're still on my frickin' head.
Can I jump to the next stone?
Yeah, you totally can. You totally
Okay,
can. You don't need to
I'll
roll.
jump.
It's
I'll jump to the next stone. Something like,
sorry.
what can I say except I'm sorry.
Make me a performance check. I want to see how this goes.
I was.
Oh, actually, I rolled a 16, so that's an 18.
Nice.
You're all right. You're all right. You're not too bad.
Thank
Yo,
you. I do my
Fredo.
best.
He claps his like very. Now I go like this. It's actually the sound of like two boulders clapping together. Like, Dwayne, get over here. And like this rather large rock rolls into where he was standing. After you, and he'll wave you all across the water.
Thank you. You're very generous.
Hey, it's no problem at all. You know, you just go have a good day, okay? You know,
You
know.
too. Have a good nap now.
Yeah, Titania bless and all that. Yeah. Anybody who wants to can make me an Arcana roll to see what the hell this thing is.
And
Yes,
you as
please.
well. I don't think I have
Yes.
Arcana.
I don't.
That was almost.
No,
so
absolutely
good.
not.
What's Arcana?
Yeah, it's a no.
Okay, that's a 12.
12?
It's a no for
14.
me.
You know what? I will give you advantage, Faye girl.
Oh yeah, baby.
What did you get on that, Robin?
No, it's still a 12.
12? Okay, so anybody who gets a 14 or higher, this is a Galabdur, or Galabdur, as it were. A stone elemental. They're generally pretty neutral. This one's from New Jersey though, so he's got a little bit of an attitude.
He's douchey neutral.
Douchey. Ooh.
Neutral.
I lose all my subscribers from New Jersey. Thanks, Kristen.
Just go by what he was.
Both of them. Both of them are just like, one of them is my sister-in-law. You know what? I'm just done with this. All right. So, nearby. Do you all cross?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, where are you going anyway? You're not as green as the other ones.
Oh, we're off to see the king.
Your Majesty.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can maybe hop past you. I don't need to step on you.
No, it's okay. I got another guy here. One of the rocks looks down. Like, there's a rock directly in front of you. It kind of, like... It doesn't really have facial features, but you almost feel like it kind of raises an eyebrow at you. Like, didn't you see me? Type of thing.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't want to step on it.
That's the king of rock. I understand.
That's the next one.
Oh.
Do they also roll?
Yeah, that's the round one that
And,
rolls.
yeah, it rolled over here when I called him because I'm the boss
Also, you
of the
rock
rock.
and roll.
Is his name Rick?
That's that one. That little one over there is called Sweet.
Oh.
No, that's soft rock. This is Christian rock. This is
Oh, God. Progressive.
Indie.
progressive rock. This is indie rock. And that over
Hard.
there is Stone Cold Rock Austin.
Oh.
Okay?
We're mixing our wrestlers.
Stony Jim. All right. Are you crossing the...
We crossed
Yes.
the yes.
This reminds me of that meme where it's like, what people say D&D is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
fantasy adventure, leading them on great quests. What it actually is. No, you can't.
Rock puns.
For the 14th time, you can't seduce the rock. It is just an actual rock.
Can I just roll? Just please let me
Can I
roll.
please let
Yeah.
me roll?
I just want to
Look,
roll.
you can have
Let's
consensual
roll.
sex with the rock, but you can't seduce it. Its heart belongs to someone else.
That tracks.
I
Oh,
should-
And that is, of
I
course,
suppose it maybe
family.
just has a heart of stone. It's hard to melt. You have to really get the... Saying and a song title.
Rocks fall. Everyone dies.
Rocks jump, everyone dies. I feel
I
more-
have
It's true.
only done one
Very
mischievous
class.
thing
Never
today.
mind.
I'll have you know.
I'm so
I'm
proud of
honestly
you.
impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we continue on. Are we on the way to
been
the
a shit.
balloon? Are we
You are on the way to the balloon. So
factory?
yeah, actually, so near you, you see that there is a little cut through up ahead of you. Below you, a wooden structure stands on stilts above the lake. It is topped by a steep, conical roof made of thatch, not thatch. Smoke curls up from a hole in its apex. Its windows are blacked out, and the air carries the smell of burned wood. A clothesline attached to one of the corners of the building exterior is hung with a variety of frayed patchwork garments. So it looks like this building's accessible from a series of ramps that you can use to reach through it. Otherwise, you're going to have to kind of hug the water and try to move around. The quickest way is just to go through this building from the looks of it.
Might as well. Just go straight through.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you head in, you can see that this room is a charred mess. Hazy smoke hangs over scattered piles of burned and broken shelves, intermixed with whatever those shelves once contained. Wisps of smoke snake into the air from several spots where smoldering wreckage threatens to ignite. A distressed bullywug in a leather smock scurries around the room with a bucket of water, whose contents spill over the sides in his haste. You there! Grab a bucket! Grab a bucket! We have to make sure the fires stay out! And he goes and hurls a bucket onto some flames, which go and ignite against the fire. He screams.
Oh. What's causing the fire?
The coals! The flames are alive!
Can I get an initiative roll?
Okay. Oh wow. This is just we're just hot and cold today, aren't we?
Garbage.
Absolute. Yep, I get you. All right.
9.
All right.
Eat.
All right, pop them in the chat. Let's do this.
Krista, your dice are frickin' bullshit.
It makes you feel any better. Mine are rolling just as bad, so.
No, no,
And
no,
I-
no.
No, they're hot and
They
cold.
normally roll bad, and then when I want them to roll badly, they don't fucking roll badly.
They're contrary dice.
Oh.
Sassy.
I wanted to not go first.
Well,
All right. So Isaac.
what are you doing?
Caitlin. Okay. All right. Whoop, whoop. Initiative chart has been made. All right. So, as you are inside, you can see that the room has several buckets around. A little workbench has 3 wooden buckets on it right now, 2 of which are filled with water. There are another couple of buckets that are laying around the room that you can go scavenge. They're obviously not full of water at this point. And around you, you see that there are not 1, not 2, but 7. No, I can't count. There are 6 flames just rolling around this room, like 6 like pockets of fire around this small burned out balloon factory.
Goodness, how big are the
So to
how
describe
big are
this,
these flames?
so this balloon factory is roughly about a 30-foot circle with 2 smaller circles, basically like a very certain mouse logo.
Okay.
And these pockets of flame are about 5 feet wide. And as you're glancing around, you're going to notice that the center of each one is a large, well, not large, but the center of it is almost like a glowing eye. Like a coal. Like a live burning coal.
Interesting. Would something that size fit in a bucket?
Potentially, yes, absolutely. You could definitely splash them with water or try to as well. It looks like the source of the flame are these hot coals. And we're going to go through the list starting with Wynne, what do you do?
Do they seem... So they're probably like fire elementals. They probably won't talk to me. Or, like talk in a language I can understand.
You don't think they probably do? No.
Okay.
Hurry! There's no time!
Oh, okay.
Quickly, there's no time!
Just
Try-
do
try
Liam
and-
Neeson instead.
Quickly, there's no time!
catch one in a bucket and toss it out of the space.
You think they're quite hot, but you may try.
Okay.
So, what I want you to do is, if you are... Okay, yeah, you can try to grab one. You can make me an attack roll.
Nat fucking 20.
Okay, so you're going to be able to grab
This is
one.
your dice again, Krista.
Huzzah!
Okay, so rushing
Success.
forward, you are going to lash your hand into the fire, grab the coal. You're going to take 3 points of fire damage when doing so.
I was going to use a bucket and scoop them.
Are you going to? You were scooping with a bucket, not with your hand.
Yes, scooping and then tossing. Yeah, I'm not going to grab a hot coal in my bare hand.
Okay, I'm going to say that scooping off the floor. I'm going to make you roll again with disadvantage then, because you're not proficient in bucket. Are you shitting me?
Toss it out. Toss it out.
Take a photo for the chat, but then okay, so you're gonna hear. I had so much to live for. God damn it. Okay, so you are going to scoop this. Put it down. Here you go. All right, so you are going to scoop. You are now proficient in bucket. Okay. You can add that to your list
I can
of
be a
tools.
bucket monk?
You can be a bucket monk. Yeah.
Okay. I am proficient in bucket.
That's
Where's
the
my
one.
pencil?
If you don't think I'm going to change your character name to Bucket Monk, you have another thing coming. You can call her Wynne. You can call
I
her
believe you mean.
Queen Bucket. All right.
I mean, that's not
So-
too bad sounding.
Monarch Bucket.
I'm a
All right.
bucket master.
Way of the bucket. Yeah, good job. All right, so you scoop it up into the bucket, and as you do, the flame is going to vibrate around, trying to dodge you as you scoop it up in the bucket, but it leaps into the air toward you right as you go into the bucket, sploosh, and you hear, I had so much to live for!
Oh, is there water in there? Oh. Oops.
Yes, there. Oh, you were just,
I was just going to toss him out of the space.
Oh, okay. So
Into the water, though,
were
right?
you were using an empty bucket then?
I was going to, but I feel like that works for
Yeah,
wins.
that's a win thing. That's a good point. Yeah, so you just like
The
one
full
shot
one by
killed this thing.
accident. I was trying not to hurt them.
Sounds good. All right, Sassy, it's your turn.
Okay. So how many things? Sorry, I was.
There are 5 glowing coals that are jumping around like jumping beans, lighting things on fire.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Down with the system, destroy capitalism. I'm okay with it, actually. I just want to break stuff. Burn.
Ignicio.
I'm gonna. Yeah, she's gonna move her hands and glowing or yellow kind of disky things come out and shoot at the one that's saying he just wants to break stuff. I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver at it. Can you make me an int 15 save, please?
Okay. And what type of damage is this?
Psychic.
Okay. That is a 13.
Ha! You fail. You're gonna take 1d6 of psychic. That's gonna be 5 points of psychic damage.
All right, you cast Mind Sliver, and as this little, how does Mind Sliver look?
So she's gonna have these like glowing discs as she starts muttering in Infernal, and then just like it looks like this like clockwork, like it kind of like they don't know. It's almost like different cogs come together, and suddenly they all like shoot together, and then just like form like almost like a spike, and then just like the spike of cogs just like stream at him at the fire coal element.
All right, so the coal is going to like kind of like be hit dead center with this. It's going to go, I'm dying, ah, just kidding, and is going to leap at you. That was pretty hot, and is going to jump on to you. Is your armor class 15?
It is 16 right now, and if you fail,
Oh, okay.
and you subtract a D4 from the next saving throw you make before the end of my next turn.
Sounds good. So it doesn't look like the psychic damage worked.
Okay. Shart.
So it is going to launch itself at your face, but you are going to dodge out of the way. Your mage armor is going to buffet it to the side, and it's going to go, that would have been so hot.
I'm resistant to fire, you coal.
I thought there was a reason I liked you. Let's be friends. Isaac, it's your turn.
Are
And then
any of
Caitlin's up.
these? Are there any like holes in the wall or like
yeah, tons.
window? Okay. I would like to draw my longsword and just gulf one.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Okay. Oh my god. Can't roll for shit. 9.
9. All right, so you're going to go woof. Is that with your main weapon?
Yeah.
Would you like to try to make an offhand attack with your dagger?
Alternately. How many are within 10 feet of me?
Within 10 feet of you, there are just within 10 feet, just one.
No. Then yeah,
unless you run into like the back.
dagger.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
Oh, there we go. Kind of hit. 20 some odd.
Okay, that will definitely hit. So go ahead and roll me a. This is your offhand, so it's just going to be
D4, right?
D4 plus 1.
Can't pick up a die. These friggin'. Yeah. Okay, at least you rolled a 3 for me. So 4.
Okay.
Damage.
All right, so you are going to stab it, and I need to make a quick strength check. That is a nat 1. It's going to go. Ugh! Whatever doesn't kill me makes me stronger. Oh shit! As it dissolves into the lake.
Stay there.
You said there were more like in the back that were kind of grouped together.
There are 2 in the back room and a third in the side. So basically, there's one in the big mouse head, and then there's like 2 mouse ears.
Yeah.
2 of them are in one mouse ear, one of them is in the other. You can see them leaping around gleefully.
I'll go to the one with the 2. That's
Okay.
my movement.
That one, as soon as you enter the room, it is going to see you and is going to hiss and go. Is going to launch itself at you. It is going to be. That is going to be a hit, actually, I believe, with a 22. Does that work?
That'll do her.
Okay. It is going to leap onto the front of your shirt, and oh, actually, you know what? You have not cleaned that muddy glob off, have you?
No. I wiped some of it off, but it's still mostly.
So you're going to take 4 points of fire damage, but I'm going to say that you are not on fire because normally it would light on fire, but you got a big muddy glob on the front of your shirt.
There you go.
So it's going to be like, I'm going to light your ass up, motherfucker! It looks up at you. Normally this works. I'm feeling anxious.
Totally understand.
You know, it happens more often than you think.
It's stage fright. I absolutely can empathize. I am going to throw you in the water, though.
Yeah. All right, Luthien, it's your turn.
You win some, you lose some. Have any of the fire sprays taken damage?
Actually, it looked like one of them that Sassy blasted might have taken some. You can try to hit it. So that's in the main area with you.
Okay, great. I would like to Toll the Dead.
Sure, that sounds good. There is still a bucket of water, by the way, for anybody who wants it.
Is there no, I want to Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead.
We come in blasting.
We come in blasting.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, so.
Let me see one more time how this works. Do I
that
roll?
is- So Toll the Dead.
Or do they have to...
Told the Dead you
Or
roll,
is this a save?
Or...
I believe that Toll the
Isn't that the one
If
where if
my
they've taken
computer
damage, you roll a
will work.
d12?
Yeah, so
hold on, though.
saving
They
throw.
have to succeed on a wisdom save. Yeah, so they
okay.
save. You save.
So I did not save, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
So you're going to roll a d8 because it actually is
what
not
did you
missing any
get?
points. I got a 10.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That actually doesn't save.
It actually does not save.
Surprising. Okay.
So yeah, you can use Toll the Dead, and I will take 1d8.
8.
Are you kidding me?
No, I can
Okay.
show you.
All right, no. I need to know
Holy.
how does this work? How do you do this? You've never used this before.
I'd have actually.
You never used it to kill a living coal before.
No, that's true. But I used it against the bunny.
That is true, you did.
So,
So how does this look?
basically, she points at it, and a big dong appears, like sounds. Yeah.
Ah, music, my only weakness.
Oh, shut up! And she'll point like with a gun and blast it.
Oh, and it's gonna. And you'll hear in the other room, some of the other coals are like,
Hey, that was not King Cole.
Jesus.
Let's get him, Cole Sprouse.
"Sure thing, Cole Porter."
That was gonna be my reference next.
All right, and two of the ones from the back room are going to see. One of them jumped on Isaac. One of them is going to rush past Isaac. I'm gonna say these guys are probably, you know what? Nobody's immune to opportunity attacks, because I don't care. So Isaac, you can make an opportunity attack as this one bounces past you. The other one's gonna rip past you and is gonna try to jump on Luthien.
Absolutely.
Oh, there we go. 23.
That is gonna be a hit. Roll me damage.
D8 if it's one-handed. Oh, yes. 11.
Okay, it's going to go, huzzah! And you're going to cut it, and it's going to keep flying, and then it's going to be like, yeah, no me! And it's like split in half. The other one is going to make it, though, and it's going to land right on Luthien's hat, and your hat is going to catch fire. You're going to take 3 points of fire damage, and your hat goes...
Oh, no.
All right, Nico, you're up. You're up, my dude.
Save my hat, my dude.
Okay. How many are kind of in my vicinity?
There's two in your immediate vicinity, one that is on Luthien's head, and one that is on
One on me still?
So let's see. The one that jumped past Sarcyra actually was destroyed. So there's only 2 left, I think. Yeah. So there's one on Isaac and there's one on Luthien.
Is it possible for me to kind of maneuver myself between them so then they're within a 10-foot cube?
Sure. Yeah, just barely.
Okay, cool. Cool. I'm going to use my Fey Presence. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw. Let me just double check my DC.
Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure it's not 4. Okay.
Nope.
One of them succeeds, one of them fails. I'm gonna say Luthien is a high on this one.
Okay.
Okay. So the one on Isaac succeeds.
Okay.
I was getting burnt.
Yeah. The other one will be I'm gonna go frightened or charmed. D4. Y'all. Alright, they are going to be afraid of me. So just an aura of fear will wash over little coal ass motherfucker. I'm gonna look at him and say,
You should run out the window into the water before this gets any worse.
Okay.
And is going to the one that succeeded is going to kind of like look back and forth.
Hey, don't do it, man. Don't do it. I gotta go, man. I gotta go. I can't do it. The heat's on.
And is going to try to rush away from Luthien as fast as possible. Luthien, that is going to provoke. If you'd like to opportunity attack.
Yeah, I will use my rapier
All right.
and try to slash at it. 17?
That is going to be
17.
that'll be a hit, I'll say.
Nice. All right. 11 damage.
Oh, God damn it. And
It's 1d8 plus 4.
you're going to stab it through the back, if it has a back. And your head's still on fire, by the way. And you're
this was my favorite hat, and she'll like
This
take this
is
sword
my
out.
favorite life.
That one's dead. All right, Isaac, there's just the one that is on you, and it is the bottom of the initiative. It is time for the bullywug is going to go, I'll save you, and is going to hit you straight in the face with a bucket of water. It's just going to just water is going to go right across your face. You're gonna all your hair is going to go back. Your mustache is going to be fine because you got the special wax.
The special wax. The special wax.
But I got like a 13, and it just whoosh, and the fire on you is gonna go. That was close. And top of the initiative with Wynne.
So wait.
There's
Isaac's on fire?
Isaac is not on fire. Luthien's hat is on fire.
Yes.
Isaac has a flame on his stomach, kind of clinging on, kind of like this, like a small bar brawl. It's kind of like, come here. But it is not catching him on fire because you coated his entire shirt with mud.
Okay. Good to know. I'm gonna, I guess, get more water.
There's one more bucket of water there because the guy already had one in his hand.
Okay.
Actually, no, I
Isn't there
apologize.
water like right behind us?
There's water down at the lake, but you have the speed to reach it.
I know.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go get more water, come back and just slosh it on Isaac's stomach.
Okay, so I need you to make me an attack roll.
Okay, and I'm proficient now, right?
You're proficient in bucket now, yes.
Okay, well I rolled an 18.
That is a hit.
Okay.
I need you to roll me a d6.
Okay, D6 is the damage for bucket.
D6 is the damage for bucket, and I'll let you add your...
Six.
Are you shitting me? Okay, so
Oh, do I
Isaac,
get to add my dex?
you don't need it. You are going to splash. So Isaac, you just got splashed in the face. You're going to see Wynne like dart around, run outside, just... and then just like blur back in and just splash you. Your shirt is now clean.
And not on fire. You're welcome.
And with that, all of the buckets
And
are...
I didn't get your hair.
His hair's already sopping wet.
So not my fault.
Is Luthien's hat still on fire?
Luthien's hat is still on fire unless she takes a second to put it out.
I was gonna go over and
Yeah, I would take a second to put it out, but absolutely, Isaac, please.
yeah, he's gonna come over and just like full.
I will be stunned in
shake.
my own greatness of the Toll of the Dead, and then
Yes.
or the stab again, I guess, and then.
All right. You'll be able. So like the fire is put out summarily as soon as these things are dispatched. There is a bit of coolness that is going to settle into the room as the temperature regulates again. The bullywug that splashed you in the face, Isaac, is going to go,
Well done, old chap. Well done.
Thank you.
You
sir.
saved the factory. My
Looking
name.
around at the devastation and how destroyed it is.
Sometimes
Everywhere.
it is the best that can be done. Assassins came to destroy this place.
The balloon factory.
Yes, they are against Lorna. I am Duke Ikrind, and I want to thank you. Here, take this. You should probably go see the king.
We heard.
and leaning in, he soaked you. He is going to pin to your shirt a brass brooch that is shaped like a fly. The wings flutter on the brooch as it is pinned to you, and continue to basically just do that little like fly thing where they kind of like clean and twitch their wings.
Oh, that's cute.
You wear this brooch when you present yourselves to the king. It will help you win his favor.
In the what?
Well, the king's favor.
I keep hearing fair. Is anybody else
Win
hearing that?
his favor.
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 Fair. flavor. I
It's
say.
appreciation. It
Your
is
silver must be a little
admiration.
rusty.
No, my name is not Rusty. It is
Right. Gotcha. Okay.
And which way is the king?
That we should probably speak to?
Right across the bridge at the gazebo.
At the gazebo. Oh, okay.
No, Luthien at the gazebo.
Gazebo. Sorry, pardon me.
If you have
Yes, my
swimming
Sylvan is a
injections.
little rusty, truly.
You are swimming injections.
Trying to find the best way to do this. Like, what part of my face do I have to pinch?
It's the
You-
That's really good.
I don't like this one as much.
Right?
I really like the facial expressions you make when you do that. Though. That's very good.
Yes, no. Yes, okay.
Oh my god,
Let's
Isaac.
speak about the bridge of chattering heads.
Of chattering heads.
I
Oh,
think
good.
Isaac, this is a good look on you.
Oh, good. Yes, thank you,
And your
thank you for
mustache looks fantastic.
yes, and thank you for dousing my hat. I do appreciate that.
I'm sorry, I wasn't much use. I haven't been much use in either of these two fights we've gotten into. Apparently, you guys are all the fighters.
I'm just really proficient with a bucket. Lots of carrying
Apparently.
water at the temple, you understand, right?
Yeah.
To be fair, I spent most of the fight against Abaddon. What was his name? Shit, I can't remember the rabbit's name. Abba something. Agdon. I spent most of the battle with Agdon in the water, so.
Oh, me too. Me too. Me too. I've not proven myself as a good fighter in our party yet, but I promise it's coming.
Well, there will be times, I'm sure. But we know you're a good fighter. It's all good.
And you have proven
Right.
yourself more than useful outside of combat as well.
Absolutely. Shall we?
Let us.
The king.
Let us see the king. Truly.
Off to see the king.
At the
Yes.
gazebo.
The wonderful king of
All right.
Stone. Yes.
As
Wonderful King
you
of Downfall.
Yeah, downfall. Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to
I was like, I
and I
just
couldn't
don't really
remember the name.
as you head forward, you start heading across a bridge toward a gazebo where you can hear the sound of ribbit in the distance, like bullywog speaking. But here you cross a flat wood plank bridge which spans an arm of the lake, lined on one side by rows of bullywog heads on spikes.
Just the head.
Just the heads. At the
Heads
center of the
on-
bridge. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm like, okay, heads on pikes. Got it. Cool.
Are they still alive?
Well, I mean, they're decapitated.
You said they were ribbiting.
No, you hear this beyond in like the gazebo area where you
I
imagine the
see,
gazebo
I
is.
see.
At the center of the bridge, a small figure sits with its feet dangling over one side. Story time.
Interesting. Little crab hands.
Crab hands, and it's Scarecrow with crab hands.
Little
The figure
little
appears to be
ergot.
talking to itself in bemoaned tones. But I have to ask, what accent does a scarecrow with lobster claws speak with?
Sebastian.
Great
under the
question.
sea.
Under the sea.
I'd prefer a less racially biased
I
accent.
was like,
that's
the
fair,
amount
that's
that
fair.
that's
Fine,
not
fine, fine.
racially okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
True, that's
What
true.
about what I see? I just think whenever I think
Scottish.
Scarecrow, I just
Scott,
I always
you
just-
think is he Scottish or is he Bostonian? Because he get the lobster thing. I'm not sure what's better. Got my khakis.
because he's a lobster.
Or Newfie
No, he's
accent.
Newfie. I was gonna say he's got to be a
Newfie.
Newfie.
Oh, I don't know. I can't do Newfie. I'm American.
Can you do Irish? If you can do
Oh,
Irish,
I can
you
probably
do
do
Newfie.
Irish.
Irish
Well,
is close enough.
Irish.
And that's I'll just do Craig Ferguson. He's Craig Ferguson now, okay? Hi, and that's the problem. I cannot find my head. I'm sure you can understand the problem here. And suddenly, as he is saying this, the severed bullywug heads erupt in a cacophony of voices, some indignant, others sympathetic, a few more innocent yell,
What? I couldn't hear what they said. Oh, you just need to get ahead. Oh, rah, 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 rah.
And they all kind of, the heads will kind of all turn and kind of roll their eyes toward you.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
One more.
They will all say, their eyes rolling to an empty spike at the end
Oh,
of
I'm
the
okay,
row.
thank you.
The scarecrow with the lobster claws will brush his pants off and stand up. Oh, hello there! I didn't see you come by. My apologies. I must look a frightful mess. Adventurers, welcome to Downfall.
Oh, well, thank you.
You?
It's nice to meet you.
You see that this creature in front of you has like giant blue lobster claws for hands, stick legs kind of pushed into his tunic and breeches, and on his head is a rather festive gourd.
I like your gourd.
Oh, thank you very much. It's a loaner, actually. My real one's in the shop.
Oh, well, it looks quite fetching.
Oh, I'm just lying to you. It's not in the shop. It's been stolen.
Your
Oh.
gourd?
I had a magnificent head before this. It was a glorious stag skull with the gleaming white teeth. Oh, it was spooky as all heck.
Do you know who took it from you?
Gotcha.
Oh, do I have a story for you?
Oh, I like stories.
Well, it all starts with this bastard, Agden Longscarf.
Oh,
Oh, we beat
Oh,
his
he's
butt the other day.
super like not a problem anymore, man.
Oh,
Yeah, we gave him the old one too.
well, did you?
is your gourd in there? The skull in there? And is
I mean, I thought he was.
I don't
You could
remember
probably
coming
go
across
ask
that.
him.
I mean, he took. You know for a fact, having looked through the belongings, there was no skull in the treasure
Yeah.
trove.
I feel like we would have seen that and
Oh, that's
recognized
right,
it.
We did look,
Oh.
didn't we?
We did
I don't
look.
remember seeing one there, no.
No.
Well, bugger and blast. I'm gonna need
Yeah.
a skull. I can't live like this forever.
Agden was working for Bavlorna though, right?
Yes, and gave a tithe.
Ah.
Oh, that's right, Isaac. I wonder if she has your skull.
Probably a safe bet. I'm assuming she's responsible for this.
Oh no. They kind of did it to themselves.
Wait, what?
What happened?
Oh, you're new to Downfall.
Yes.
Boy, do I have a story for you if my name isn't Clapperclaw. And I think we're gonna call game right
Oh, well,
there.
I love stories.
Start at story about Downfall. All right, so folks, that is going to be it for us tonight. I think that was a good stopping place right there. I'd love to go later because this episode has been ridiculous.
We had a lot of energy to get out
It's true.
now that we're back.
Yeah.
True.
Did y'all have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took
Alright.
me a little bit to get back into the accent, and I kept dropping it every now and then when I got excited. But
I feel that.
But we should definitely see the king, so it's fine.
Absolutely. We should
you
just
should
go see
probably,
the
you should
king.
probably go see the king.
We should probably go see the king.
oh yeah,
All right. So
Also,
if-
I don't know if anyone
I
else laughed
really,
at.
really intently want to get the line out when you pin the thing on Isaac. Oh, it's dangerous to go alone.
yeah. What were you saying, Krista?
Well, I was gonna say I don't know if anyone else caught Kelly as the turtle saying, "I will be avenged."
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
kinda
I did.
how
I did. I was like,
Heard that.
slap. Okay,
Heard
that's
that.
fine.
Oh.
We're gonna have an army of turtles.
It's no. I wrote down baby turtle enemy.
Super cute.
It's in my
turtle.
notes. These notes are going to be auctioned off
I
someday, I'm
wonder.
sure.
It's so small though. I wonder if we can just like it's like, I will be avenged. And we're like, oh, that's cute. Pat, pat, pat. And it like snaps, but we just keep like.
200 years later, it's going to piss on your grave.
Absolutely. But until then.
It's gonna like Secret of the Ooze. It's gonna get its brothers. It's gonna learn some kung fu, and you're all in trouble. Folks, that's gonna be it for us tonight. We will see you again very shortly. Be sure to come back on Wednesday for our fantasy epic, a homebrew. It's the only non-costume game we do, so it's a little more casual. You get to come hang out with us. The Shards of Nirn on Wednesday night. Besides that, I wanted to say thank you, players, for being back. Thank you, audience, for being here and for being patient with us during our impromptu hiatus because of the floods.
Thank you for running a great session, Kelly.
Thank
Doing
you.
bullywug voices is hard.
Yeah.
my throat.
I feel that. I
My
feel
air
that.
sac.
Yep.
I feel the throat thing.
Right. So that's going to be it from us tonight. I want to say really quickly thank you to everybody who participated in the chat tonight. You guys were ridiculous.
Oh God, you're amazing.
You should probably go see The King. And
Probably.
I also want to thank our Patreons, our Patreon supporters over on patreon.com/dorktales. Our 3 god tiers, which are DM Mike, Schulten, and Jade, who are fantastic individuals who have brought tons of great content through supporting us, as well as Buddy and Taryn, who are our princes of the Patreon. You are fantastic. I really couldn't do this without you. Also, reminder that if you would like to support the channel and the podcast, or however you enjoy this content, go to patreon.com/dorktales. You can throw a couple bucks a month to support the channel, and you get cool stuff. We have a monthly podcast where we just do behind the scenes stuff, and we're gonna do a couple like more really cool things in the new year. So a couple bucks if you can handle it. This is like this is the model that we live on now, unfortunately, because this is a weird world. Oh, I play games and put a hat out for rent, right?
There's weirder things.
There are weirder things. So this is the dice we're given.
Yeah.
Christine rolls her nat 20s. All right, that's going to be it for us tonight. Have a fantastic night, everybody. We love you very much, and we'll see you next time. Good night.